J-Brown.
Counter action. That's the option.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna be live here in just a second, John.
Okay. I get first down.
No prep. Well, realistically, we're playing against ourselves. Look at practice, so it's not that hard of a adaptation. Strike play count. Fumble.
Offside. False start. Second down. The play clock's new this year, or they haven't lost? Oh. Ooh, fumble. Yeah, well, we might have eventually. No. Did they get that back? Nope. Oh. Who got it? No. Tanner. Fort. Who got it? Did you see? 10, 14. Menson.
Now that ball was very well thrown. If that ball was in the air before AJ was underneath, that's a very good time to just throw.
Okay, you can go ahead, John. We're live.
And welcome in to Winthrop. John Swisher, Steve Eagle, Kurt Feld. Apologize for technical difficulties as Maquoketa Valley and East Buchanan here. We're late in the first quarter. Maquoketa Valley trying to score for the first time in this season, and they did. Sternhagen with the quarterback keeper slices his way to the right side, dashes in that right corner. Maquoketa Valley is on the board, and they lead this game 6-0. We've had three welcome in this game. John Swisher, by Maquoketa Valley. Kurt Feld, studio producer, Sheila McMahon, who difficulties as Maquoketa Valley and Mike Johnson back in the studio, figuring out those bugaboos here on night one. And get us on the airwaves Sternhagen with the quarterback keeper, area game, TMC Jocktown area game of the week. Maquoketa Valley and East Buchanan going for two here is Maquoketa Valley. Sternhagen is able to take the ball in, the sophomore quarterback, Filling in for Matthew Hucker under suspension for the first 3 games. Throwing over the middle and caught by Copeman. Trevor Copeman going over the middle with a defensive player of the Buccaneers draped all over him. And the Wildcats are on the board just like that. 8-0 with 1:53 to go here in this quarter number 1. What a start here in this game. As I mentioned, 3 turnovers, and now Maquoketa Valley able to strike first here with 1:53 to go in quarter number 1, Kurt.
A good comeback here. We've been playing on their end of the field the whole time, and we've had the momentum, about that 1 turnover, and we lost her on downs one time, but I think we finally got what we deserved to get her in the end zone and get us more momentum going here.
As the Wildcats leading 8-0. We'll take a quick timeout. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes. Like our area athletes, they pride themselves in going the extra mile and provide precision and durability with every finished product. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated in Coggin.
Hi, this is Dr. Dan Meyer with the Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville. With over 30 years of experience in both large and small animal medicine, Dr. Boric, myself, and the staff at the Animal Health Clinic strive to treat your pet and livestock as if they were our own. Call us for an appointment or stop in the office today. Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville. Veterinary care you can trust.
C&J Dirtworks in Delaware offers a variety of services: new house and shop foundations, regrading, digging basements, and more. Contact Chad Pinnell at C&J Dirtworks to help you with your summer projects, offering free estimates.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Back in to Winthrop. Maquoketa Valley leading this one 8-0. 1:46 to go here in quarter number 1. As the kick to the Buccaneers, they bring it out near the 30-yard line. And over the 30-yard line on the run there are the Buccaneers. Caden Brockmeyer, the 140-pound junior. He saw some action here tonight already in this game. As the Buccaneers come out with trips to the far side. 4 receivers set. The shotgun is the quarterback, the junior, T.J. Lau. After having almost 500 passing yards a year ago, he throws down the sideline as a man, and it's outstretched hands, diving effort, just not able to pull that one in. That time is the receiver on the near side, Adam Hackett, the sophomore, 6 foot, 165-pounder. What an effort by Mr. Hackett that time. That's 3rd down, 11, 1:08 to go here in quarter 1. Maquoketa Valley leading this game 8-0. Trips to the near side. One receiver far side. Shotgun again is Lau. Going to pitch right side. Has a man right there. A couple of defenders. Great penetration by Maquoketa Valley. That time now running, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage is the running back, Brockmeyer. And Maquoketa Valley really sniffed that one out that time. As coming in and getting the tackle for the Wildcats is the linebacker. As now East Buchanan, 4th down and 12. 30 seconds of counting here in quarter number 1. Punting from the 25-yard line is Logan Crawford, the senior. It's going to be down by A.J. Mbundo inside the 45-yard line. The marker down around the 41-42. 22.9 to go. Maquoketa Valley will get it back. Great job of this Maquoketa Valley defense on the field for the first time this season.
Yeah, I think what the Wildcats have really stepped up again. That they're a very aggressive group this year. I think that, from last year they gained a lot of experience and they got some newcomers here, but so far they've been very aggressive. They've taken away the option. They're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback back there in this spread offense.
Well, Maquoketa Valley in the spread trips to the far side. One receiver, Tambundo, near side. Quarterback is Sternhagen, the lefty. Sophomore throws. It's batted behind the line of scrimmage. And incomplete. Great athleticism there by T.J. Lau. The 160-pound junior plays linebacker on defense. The quarterback on the offensive side. Incomplete pass there. Boy, did he have that one sniffed out from the far side.
That was close. He was lucky to stay in the air, because if he had caught it in the air, he would have been gone.
East Buchanan, 2 penalties so far in this game. They also have 2 first downs, one apiece for Maquoketa Valley. Week 1 of the 2019 high school football season. Trevor Arnold, the debut for Maquoketa Valley, the 11th coach in program history since the program started back in 1960. A false start there. Legal procedure called on Maquoketa Valley. The second penalty of the game, so 2 each side, as it'll be a second down and 15 now for the Wildcats as they go left to right with 19.4 to go on this first quarter clock. 8-0 Wildcats. As a 15-yard scamper by Parker Sternhagen, the quarterback keeper. 2-point conversion was good on the pass to Copeman. 1:53 to go in quarter number 1. 8-0 the lead. Sternhagen hands off to the first man through. And Copeman going left to right. Right to left, I should say, on the far side. Near the hash, just shy the 40-yard line. They'll mark him down about the 39-yard line, and then we'll tick away the end of quarter number 1. As 8-0, Maquoketa Valley leading East Buchanan here in Winthrop on night number 1 of the new season, as you're listening to it from KMCH Sports.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point and Elkader, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Delhi Insurance Agency. Call Christy, Larry, or Sue today for all of your insurance needs. Stop in to Delhi Insurance Agency today.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Midwest One Bank wishes all area athletes and coaches best of luck this season. Midwest One, your local community bank in Dubuque, Dyersville, and Farley. Visit an office or online at midwestone.bank for simply better banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
East Buchanan Telephone has been providing outstanding customer service to local areas for over 50 years. Services include high-speed internet, DSL, wireless internet, HD video, business and residential service, and more. Call East Buchanan Telephone for more information.
You're listening to KMCH.com Area Football Game of the Week.
With John, Kurt, and Steve tonight from Winthrop, 8-0 Wildcats, 0 over East Buchanan. The punt after a 3rd down and 13 was stopped by East Buchanan. Great penetration as they got in there and stopped the run game of Maquoketa Valley. Wildcats playing it safe a little bit. East Buchanan able to get the stop force of the punt. It's about a 10-yard return by the Buccaneers. They bring it up over the 40-yard line. They'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. 11:14 to go here in the second quarter. 8-0 Maquoketa Valley. Night number 1 of the 2019 campaign. Maquoketa Valley trying to avenge that loss from a year ago. 42-8 in Delhi. East Buchanan took down the Wildcats, who were 2-7 a year ago. 4-5 was East Buck. Here's a run right up the middle. And Brockmeyer, we're going to be taken backwards by 2 defensive linemen there by the Wildcats.
Maquoketa Valley is much more disciplined this week as compared to the scrimmage that they had. They're staying square, they're using their hands, they're shedding blocks, and they're feeling much better than what we saw last week.
Defensively, we're very aggressive right now. The linebackers are really
It's great. It allows everybody to be able to see what the heck is going on. And one thing, regardless of the turnovers that we've seen, I've really been impressed with both quarterbacks so far. Just in that last run, the young man here showed great swivel ups, made a nice move, was able to turn on the jets and have a nice scamper there.
T.J. Lau, the junior quarterback for East Buchanan, as he passed it right side there to his one of his main targets, Cole Bowden, the junior, as not able to haul that one in. Bowden drops it right on the line of scrimmage as Lau was 24-45, 492 yards a year ago, 6 touchdowns. Here is a handoff going right to left and then slammed down right at about the 35-yard line is the running back Hackett that time. Nice job by the defense from Maquoketa Valley.
81.
Getting in there, Andrew Closer, the 6-foot junior linebacker, making the play. And no gain that time for the Buccaneers. 3rd down and 10, 9:50 to go, quarter 2. 8-0 Maquoketa Valley. This game 31 minutes old here tonight from Winthrop. Here's a floater right side, caught right on the 25-yard line, to be taken out of bounds inside the 20. Is the receiver that time, as that is Hackett, as Mbunda was there, along with Closure, I believe, worked his way over as well. But another first down here for East Buck as they're on the move. A first down and 10 as the ball's on the 17-yard line, going left to right, 9:37 to go, quarter 2. As a man in motion, right to left, it's Bowden. As here's a pitch. Spinning around off of a defensive presence was Brockmeyer, then gets slammed to the ground by one of the defensive linemen there. Working his way in, Carter Stahlberg was there. Who else was there? A couple of white jerseys came down on that play. 2nd down and 7, a gain of 3, 9-10, 9-14 to go here. And a timeout called by Maquoketa Valley. They'll take their first timeout here with 9:14 to go in this second quarter. Well, what do you like from both sides here that you're seeing right now, Kurt?
I think the execution. Both teams have really, offensively, it's the same offense for both teams, and they're executing very, very well. I think the pass, like Steve said, the quarterbacks have been sharp. They've executed very well, and the receivers have been making some good cuts.
And Steve, what are you seeing?
I would say the same thing. I'm impressed with the skill guys on both sides. That was a big completion by the quarterback, East Buchanan's quarterback. He had some guys open early, threw an early interception, had a young man drop the ball that should have probably been caught. In this last play, 2 plays ago, made a heck of a catch, 20-yard gain. This is a big drive for East Buchanan. Just kind of settle everybody down, get them going, and try and even the score here.
As both teams breaking their huddles, play clock off and moving. Not all small schools have these play clocks. Buccaneers have had them for the last couple of years as a delicacy for Maquoketa Valley. They won't have them at their home games yet. That's still work in progress at Maquoketa Valley. Here's a handoff right up the middle, and then going to go in for the touchdown is Brockmeyer from the 15-yard line. A 15-yard run. It was just a sprint right from the 15. Nobody around, a wide open hole, and he took full advantage of it. Brockmeyer gets his Buccaneers on the board. As a breakdown on the defense that time for Maquoketa Valley.
Yeah, that was a great execution on their part. The Wildcats, they must have got trapped inside or something. They got picked up, and this man-on-man inside, and the guy ran straight through the middle of the field.
That was nice counteraction in the backfield, coupled with the trap by the line.
And the 2-point conversion now. Bowden goes off the left side and not going to be able to get in there as 3 white jerseys stopped him from getting in on the left side. As the Wildcats still lead this game on the score of 8-6 with 9:09 to go.
That's big for East Buchanan, though. Give them confidence. Coming back, they had a very nice stop, and they were able to connect on a nice pass, get the running game going, become a little bit more balanced, get Maquoketa Valley back on their heels. Prior to that, Maquoketa Valley was able to just pin their ears back and go. So now we have to be a little bit more, Maquoketa Valley has to be a little bit more concerned and leery about both aspects, run and pass game.
Some score updates from coverage area teams down in Anamosa tonight. Maquoketa leading the home Blue Raiders 23-0 in Jones County. 9:38 to go in that second quarter in that one. As Western Dubuque up 21-0, as they're still late in the first quarter in that game. The Bobcats are having a go at it against the River Kings of Clinton. Monticello up 7-0 early second quarter over their Highway 151 rival Cascade down in Monticello tonight. As halftime, it's Edco over Bellevue 13-7, 41-0 Northland over Starmont at halftime near Troy Mills tonight, and 7-0 Union over Beckman at the end of the first quarter in Dyersville tonight as a kickoff. A short kick up near the 40-yard line. 45-yard line there.
Zach Digman with the return.
As Digman bringing it up over the 40. Mark him down about the 42. It's the Wildcats will take over. First and 10 going right to left. 9:01 to go. Second quarter, 8-6. Maquoketa Valley. The advantage here.
And Maquoketa Valley's had some nice runs inside. They did some nice passes outside. So they've really been a kind of a balanced offensively going here.
And here is a run right up the middle there over the 45-yard line. As getting back Digman. That one, Digman again.
28 yards.
What happened that time?
Nice trap inside. Again, kind of the same thing East Buchanan did. Our front three guys got a hold of their front 3 and 4 and went right up the middle and a nice run.
Zach Digman.
He offers a change of pace compared to Derek Becker. Derek's more of a slasher. Diggs is going to just put his head down and go.
Shotgun, Serhagen will get it. He runs sideways and out backwards and taken down back near the 50-yard line and mark him down about the 49. Great penetration in there. I believe the young man was Logan Crawford, the senior linebacker. Came from the middle and did a nice job of taking down
Russell 7.
Mr. Sternhanger for the 7-yard loss. About a 6-yard loss they're going to go with here. It'll be a second down in that short cab ride to Buck Creek. 8 minutes and counting here in this quarter number 2. 8-6 Maquoketa Valley. Over East Buchanan. 4 receivers, 2 each side. From the right hash, Serhagen fakes the run. Now throws left side. Has a man there, and Bundo catches it as he's thrown back over the 40-yard line, but forward progress gives them the 39, so they get some of that back. It'll be a third down here. Nice job by Bundo hanging on to that ball with a receiver or a defender right on him.
That's twice now where we've seen Bundo make his cut, but the ball has been in the air before the cut has been made. So they have something going between quarterback and receiver there.
And now Coach Otto will take the second timeout of this first half with 7:23 to go. Third down and 7 situation. He wants to make sure that they're all on the same page here with a big situation with 7 minutes to go in this first half. Third down and 7 here.
The Bundo's a good story for us here. He was a cross-country runner last year and tried to a new coach and said, "I'm going to give it a try." And he was in junior high 2 years ago, and a very, very successful career at junior high level. And I'm really glad that he's showing a lot of success today in the receiver corps.
A.J. Bundo, good athlete across the board, 4-sport athlete, valuable member of the basketball team as always. Ran track as an 8th grader.
In a little bit of no man's land, this might be 4-down territory.
Wildcats come out from their huddle. East Buchanan on the field and ready. Third down and 7, 7:23 to go. Second first down of the game for the Wildcats. They lead 8-6, trying to add more here. 6:45 and counting. Sternhagen gets a shotgun snap, rolls right side. He's still running, trying to get another first down. He's going to be knocked down near the 5-yard line, right at the 5, I believe.
That was the same play on the other side of the field that they scored on.
About a half-yard short. Yeah, just short of that first down. That's a second down in inches here. 6:20 and counting, second quarter. 8-6 Maquoketa Valley. Trying to start off the Trevor Arnold era with a victory here tonight on the road. East Buchanan, a young team, graduated a lot from last year's 4-5 team, missing the playoff after some good years the last few for Coach Jerry Alden and the Buccaneers. There's a run inside by the Wildcats. Getting down inside the 5-yard line. Was that Parker again?
Yes. It's quarterback sneak, basically. Follow the lead back.
Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Hey sports fans and listeners, Stephen Motors in Monticello is the only GM service dealer in Jones County with GM trained technicians. Like to keep things simple and offer low prices and have a large selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles. Stop into Stephen Motors in Monticello today for a test drive.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop and Independence. You too can profit from their experience.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
You're listening to KMCH.com Area Football Game of the Week.
We're back into Winthrop, bouncing ball, the kick, on side-to-side kick. It goes down past the 40 by A.J. Ngundo. The new kicker had some experience under high-level kicking as the Wildcats get down there. It was mishandled slightly by the Buccaneer receiver that was there, but he was able to climb on top of that ball and secure it in for the Buccaneers, who have the ball now. 1st and 10, 5:30 to go, second quarter. Maquoketa Valley has the 10-point advantage, 16-6. There were 5.5 to go in the first half of play. We'll have a complete scoreboard update at halftime here as the Buccaneers go left to right. 3 receivers. Here's a pitch. Bowden goes straight forward, but runs into a couple of defenders, able to finally get his way over the 40-yard line. Is getting in on the tackle that time for the Wildcats. Zach Digman was there. Also around the area, Carter Stahlberg for the Wildcats. Gain of 3, and 7.
There's some reverse action going on there. I'm wondering if he just realized that with the penetration, it's best to just cut it up.
Trips to the near side. Ball's in the middle of the field. Wow. High snap. He hauls it in, throws a bullet over the middle. It's caught over the 50-yard line. In the 13. As the 13-yard pass play there to Adam Hackett, the sophomore. It's going to be right at the 50-yard line. They call him down. First down for the Buccaneers. That's first down number 4 on the night. 4.5 to go here in the second frame. 16-6 Maquoketa Valley. Trips again near side. Ball is shaded towards the left side, left hash of the field. Lyle's going to throw. Quick trigger again. Caught at the 45. Gone upwards over the 35-yard line. 40-yard line, I should say, and down at about the 30. Target that time, Bowden. Also, Crawford was out there.
Have to be probably a little more aggressive on the outside to take away some of those long runs.
Third down at 9, 3:18 to go here in the second quarter as our KMCH.com area Game of the Week, live on KMCH.com, brought to you in part by C&J Dirtworks, Delhi Insurance Agency, East Buchanan Telephone, Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop and Independence, Winthrop Building Supply, Winthrop Locker, Wolfpool Electric, also by our 53 Sports Boosters in the Winthrop and Delhi flavored areas, BC Land Services in Earlville, Bullock Chicks Landing, Delhi Lumber, Citizen State Bank, also by Regional Medical Center, S&R Construction, Via Field, and American Family Insurance. Thanks to all those great sponsors of Maquoketa Valley and East Buchanan Athletics here. Our KMCH.com area game of the week here for week number 1 of the high school football season. 16-6 Maquoketa Valley. Lau's going to throw right side. It is caught. They call it a catch. They do for a short gain of 2. And Adam Hackett, a sophomore, they give him 2 yards.
About 3 in the end here.
Okay, 4th down and 6 it is.
Block is rolling to his receiver. That's a good thing to see.
Yeah. T.J. Lau, the junior, and his talented teammate, Cole Bowden. Both players have played varsity ball in the younger days here at East Buchanan. Man in motion left to right is Copeman. He slips down. He gets back up and goes left to right. And here off and running, going left to the right hash in the middle of the field, just shy of the 40-yard line, is Zach Dickman, the 5'11 junior running back. As the Wildcats will get a first down, and their 4th first down of the first half here. 1st and 10, 2:25 and counting here in the second frame. 16-6, Maquoketa Valley with the lead. Trying to win here.
Zach Dickman packs a punch when he gets through there.
It's a great replacement for Becker if he is out of the game.
For the 3rd time in 2 seasons, there's a throw right side. Minson catches it on the 36-yard line. Goes sideways and knocked down there near the far sideline on the Wildcat sideline as a gain of 1 on the play.
Good effort getting out of bounds there to stop the clock.
2:01 to go. So 2nd down and about 9. Maquoketa Valley breaking the huddle. Minson, Copeman coming near side of the field. The longer side as Sternhagen gets it and runs. Going right to left, just shy of the 40-yard line. Going to be marked down about the 38. Another gain of 2 yards. So it'll be about 3rd down and 8 here with a $1:45 and rolling. Mac Valley still has 1 timeout here in this first half. As 2 remaining for East Buchanan.
I would look for something deep here, maybe the A-Jude. He's gone to him quite a few times here yet.
As a pass on that far side, intended there for Copeman on that far side.
I think that's Closure.
Closure, thank you. Andrew Closure running the route. The 6-foot junior on that far side. As a couple of defensive backs were there for East Buchanan as Sternhagen overthrew it. 4th down and 10 now. Back front is Phelps, Delaware, and Dubuque. Waller were tied at 7 last check in the second quarter. That game live for you on Mix 94.7 and KMCH.com tonight with Jamie, Aaron, and Bill from the Rock Bowl, the campus of Morris College. As the Hawks rebound after 5-4 season a year ago. Here's a handoff to a new face as Lau gives it off to the running back, A.J. Kramer, the 5'6 junior. He's off and rolling. All the way down 30, 25 before he finally struck down from behind by Andrew Closer. Also getting down there to help out with the tackles, Tim Harmon, the 5'10 junior linebacker. But what a run by the young man who we haven't seen all night, A.J. Kramer, the junior running back, went in motion left to right and had a huge run that time.
There was a great block by number 22 for East Buchanan out there. He had our defensive back just turned inside. The guy couldn't get loose from him.
7th first down. 50 seconds and counting. They still do have 2 timeouts remaining. Lau in the shotgun. Taking his time, going to throw left side. Has a man there. It's caught. And down inside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout coming here for East Brock. Making that slant pass catch was Adam Hackett, the 6-foot sophomore wide receiver. And the Buccaneers take their second timeout Both teams have one remaining here in the first half of play with 38.2 in this second quarter. Wildcats lead 16-6.
That was a nice play. It looked as though the Maquoketa Valley defensive back had a beat on it and was making a good cut. And the wide receiver was able to slash in on the slant, cut right in front of him, make a diving catch. Well done.
Score update from Dyersville. Beckman has come back and taken a halftime lead, 14-13. 14-13 Beckman over Union at halftime tonight at Beckman High School football field in Dyersville. Here it's 38.2 to go, second quarter. 10-point lead for Maquoketa Valley over East Buchanan. A first down and 10 situation here as it's right on the 11-yard line. Wow. Shotgun, 4 receivers rolling right side, looking at the corner man, and he throws it incomplete. Good job by A.J. Ambundo. Hopefully he knocked that one down as the target that time was A.J. Kramer again as he came over the middle just in front of the goal line, left to right, towards that corner pylon. But Ambundo was there, got his hand in there, and knocked that cookie out of the cookie jar that time.
He really came up well now. Supported it and be able to knock it down. Nice defensive play.
31.3 on the clock. Pass left side. There's Kramer again. He's going to scoot his way in the end zone. Shoots and jives past a couple of the Maquoketa Valley defenders, leaving them on the ground as he gets in there for the touchdown. As the 11-yard pass as Lau to Kramer.
2 excellent blocks on the perimeter.
Here's Buck getting the first passing touchdown of the ball game as they're within 4, 16-12, with a 2-point conversion coming here.
The Wildcats had 2 defenders right there, and both had a shot and would not be able to come up with him.
Lau in the shotgun, trips to the near side. Lau going to run, getting over the goal line. He'll get the 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion good as Lau just runs it in. With 26.8 to go, second quarter. It's a 16-14 game. 2-point contest here as we near halftime. So, for Coach Alden Company, that's exactly what they wanted. Get back in, able to stop Maquoketa Valley and get their offense going as now the momentum pretty close to even, and East Buck only down by 2.
They have to feel really good about that going into halftime.
Wildcats being directed by Coach Arnold, assisted by Scott Monk, longtime defensive coordinator. He's coached football since the mid-2000s, took over the girls' basketball program in 2006. Greg Drew on the staff, former head coach in the system. As Coach Drew was the 8th coach in the program, taking over for my partner Kurt Feld here in the early 2000s. As Kurt Hatfield, John Whitman also on the sideline for Maquoketa Valley. Jerry Alden, 6-year head coach, assisted by Justin Schaefer, Nathan Reck, and Chad Lamker. East Buck will kick off, going left to right. Here's a bouncing ball, touched by the lineman. East Buck Buchanan's going to get it back. Up front, going for it. Goes off the left fingertips of Evan Elgin, the 6'3 junior. And East Buchanan is going to get the ball back with 24.2. And the 4th turnover of the night, the 2nd for Maquoketa Valley.
You know, that's a great call. Why not? Limited time on the clock. Take a shot.
So East Buck gets their 2nd turnover against Maquoketa Valley. Trips to the far side. 4 receivers. Lau looking for the 1 receiver near side by himself, running his sideline, reaches up. And that's going to be pass interference. Yep. We're just seeing what official was going to call it. The back judge finally throws his flag to the far side. Near side official was reaching for his laundry as well, but Ambundo A lot of contact there with that near side receiver, Adam Hackett. That'll be a first down on the penalty.
He never looked back.
He knew it right from the start. When he was on the ground, the guy was ahead of him, and he knew it.
The 8th first down here for East Buchanan with 18.3 to go. With a 2-point lead for Maquoketa Valley. East Buchanan trying to take the lead here with 18 seconds. The ball will be on the 28-yard line. Wow, we'll have 4 receivers. Trips to the far side of the field. Ball's on the right hash. Brockmeyer in the backfield. Now Loud calling out his signals. The goal sides. Loud gets a snap. Throws right side. There is Hackett again at the back of the end zone. He hauls it in. Touchdown Buccaneers. And East Buchanan retakes the momentum here. And they take the lead for the first time in this game. 20-16 right now with 2-point conversion coming. 12.7 on the clock here in the second quarter. What an answer by East Buchanan. The 28-yard pass play.
Amazing turnaround.
That's probably 2 scores. It was about a minute probably. So it's great, good comeback on their part.
So Hackett, 28-yard reception. Second pass play in a row gives East Buchanan the lead for the first time in this game. And here is trying to hurdle the goal line. And Loud does. Here to look at the 2-point conversion. Loud. He will jump over the pile that time. 2-point conversion good. Just like that. It's a 6-point lead. 22-16, 12.7 to go. Here for Maquoketa Valley. You will get the ball as they kicked off. You will get the ball to start the second half. That's the bright spot. But right now, the momentum on East Buchanan's side.
It'll certainly test the character of Maquoketa Valley.
Come off a 2-7 season last year, and it did not want this to, and they had a great start. But they're going to have to come back now, and they have played well. Just a couple of turnovers on the last quarter has cost them.
Head coach Trevor Arnold. His first season. Coach Alden and the Buccaneers as they done a nice job responding here tonight after getting down early. Graduated a lot from last year's 4 and 5 team. They're 5th place in their Class A district number 7. Another tough schedule this year for the Buccaneers. Here's another onside kick. That one's not going to go 10 yards. It touches a lineman, and then jumping on it is going to be the Wildcats' Elgin again. That time he's able to get it. It was touched before it went 10 yards, before that 50-yard line. As the near side official, I don't think he saw it. It's one of the back officials that came up and said, yeah, that ball was touched. We're going to have to go at least to the 49-48 with 12.7 on the clock in the second quarter. 22-16, Buccaneers the lead for the first time of the game. A 6-point advantage as we near halftime of week number 1 of the high school football season. This game, an hour and 5 minutes old here tonight from Winthrop. Brand new press box. Started using it a year ago here at East Buchanan Football Field. Nice crowd on hand here tonight. Also folks on the track on both sides. As in Maquoketa Valley, decent road crowd as well. Student section decked out in Hawaiian-type theme across the way. East Buchanan has a good student section down to our left. And now, Coach Arnold's come out. He's talking to the white hat, Bob Jacobson, as Mr. Jacobson explaining what happened here.
There seems to be some confusion. I'm sure that the East Buchanan boy touched it before it got to the 50-yard line, but I'm not sure that the side official saw the action.
Yeah, he's in Winthrop tonight as East Buck leads it 22-16. Scoreboard update when we come back. Get you some stats as well. As this is the KMCH.com area game of the week. Mac Valley at East Buck. You're listening to it. KMCH Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto! This is Jamie Baskey from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Oakport Harbor, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Winthrop Building Supply in Winthrop, your local lumber and building materials and supply store. Stop into Winthrop Building Supply today.
The Moyle family of Manchester bringing a new company to the area, Razor Sharp Epoxy Services. They can do epoxy flooring, grinding, and polishing of concrete. For more information on epoxy flooring, contact Dominic at 319-830-2949.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Winthrop Locker does all custom and specialty processing and third-party labeling. Stop into the Winthrop Locker today to get your meat.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Wolf Cool Electric, your full-service electrical contractor in Delhi. Wolf Cool Electric, a renewable energy-powered company.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Stop into Pete's Small Engine Repair in Monticello today. They are your small engine experts and are always happy to serve you. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches from Pete's Small Engine Repair.
C&J Dirtworks in Delaware offers a variety of services, new house and shop foundations, regrading, digging basements, and more. Contact Chad Pinnell at C&J Dirtworks to help you with your summer projects, offering free estimates.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
This is Kurt from Hyman's Awards in Manchester. We create high-quality awards, promotional items for your business, and personalized gifts. We can engrave anything from glass to granite. Stop in and see what we can do for you. Hyman's Awards at 106 McCarran Drive, next to Lightning Lanes in Manchester.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Delhi Insurance Agency. Call Christy, Larry, or Sue today for all of your insurance needs. Stop in to Delhi Insurance Agency today.
Call Randy at Rocky's Auto Body RV and Repair for all your auto body, RV, and collision repair work. Free estimates and local delivery and pickup. That's Rocky's Auto Body RV and Repair, located 4 miles south of Highway 20, just off of Highway 13 in Manchester. Good luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I gotta tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
East Buchanan Telephone has been providing outstanding customer service to local areas for over 50 years. Services include high-speed internet, DSL, wireless internet, HD video, business and residential phone service, and more. Call East Buchanan Telephone for more information.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop and Independence. You too can profit from their experience.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio-video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Winthrop Building Supply in Winthrop, your local lumber and building materials and supplies store. Stop into Winthrop Building Supply today.
Hey sports fans and listeners, this is Susie Meyer with Exit Realty. Having the right real estate agent means having an agent who is committed to helping you buy or sell your home. Call me, Susie Meyer with Exit Realty, your go-to agent.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Winthrop Locker does all custom and specialty processing and third-party labeling. Stop into the Winthrop Locker today to get your meat.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi, open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
GNB Bank in Manchester is an employee-owned local community bank that has been expanding financial horizons for 85 years. Our team provides the commitment, support, and solutions you need to navigate toward your goals. Learn more at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Wolf Cool Electric, your full-service electrical contractor in Delhi. Wolf Cool Electric, a renewable energy-powered company.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
listening to KMCH.com Area Football Game of the Week.
And back into Winthrop, John Swisher, Kurt Phelps, Steve Eagle back with you. Night number 1 of the 2019 football season. Our KMCH.com Area Game of the Week as the East Buchanan Marching Band performing in the little dance team cheerleading dance camp taking place here tonight. A performance by the future dance team and cheerleaders here at East Buchanan, all decked out in their black uniforms here at halftime. The home crowd and the visiting crowd enjoying that entertainment here on night number 1 of the new season. We take a look at the scoreboard update here. West Delaware leading Dubuque-Wahlert. A heck of a tussle there tonight at the Rock Bowl at Loras College. 15-14 West Delaware leading the Golden Eagles of Dubuque-Wahlert Catholic into the third quarter in that one. Elsewhere, it's Western Dubuque having no issues with the River Kings of Clinton down in Clinton tonight as the Class 3A runner-up Bobcats of Western Dubuque 42, the River Kings 0 at halftime in Clinton tonight. Anamosa is trailing Maquoketa. They did come back after being down 23-0 early in the second quarter. The Blue Raiders came back. They're down 29-14 at halftime. Anamosa had a 97-yard pass play for a score to get their 14 points as they trail Maquoketa 29-14 at halftime in Jones County tonight. Elsewhere, Northland having no issues with the Starmont Stars. Northland over Starmont 47-0 late in the third quarter here. Troy Mills, Northland, the opponent of Maquoketa Valley next week in Delhi. Maquoketa Valley will open up their home season as they welcome in the Lynx as high expectations for Coach Collum and company with some talent there for the Lynx, and they're showing here tonight over Starmont in game number 1. Edco with a battle of ranked teams. Edco in Class A and Bellevue in Class 1A. Edco leading the Comets on the road tonight down in Bellevue 21-7 after 3 quarters of play. Also in Monticello tonight, the Panthers have the lead over the Cougars of Cascade in that battle of Highway 151 teams as the Panthers lead 14-7 over Cascade. And Beckman came back to get the 14-13 lead over Union at halftime tonight in Dyersville. Here it's 22-16. East Buchanan coming back, scoring 22 points in that second quarter after Maquoketa Valley lead 8-0 after 1 quarter of play. 22-16 East Buck leads here at halftime as the scoring started with 1:53 to go in the first quarter. Maquoketa Valley got up 8-0 after a 15-yard run by the sophomore quarterback Parker Sternhagen. 2-point version was good. It became 8-6, 9:09 to go in the second quarter as East Buchanan struck for the first time 15-yard run by Brockmeyer. 2-point version, no good. Maquoketa Valley struck back, and their second touchdown, 6-yard run by Sternhagen. 2-point version was good with 5:35 to go in the first half, leading by 10 at that point. And then East Buchanan with 2 passing touchdowns, 11 yards allowed to Kramer, then 28 yards allowed to Hackett with 26 and 12 seconds. So it didn't take long. They struck back twice and lead this game now 22-16. So obviously some adjustments on both sides of the ball for both of these teams as we have a close one here at halftime, Steve.
Yeah. I am very impressed with the way East Buchanan was able to come back. Fortuitous bounce on the onside kick, but they took advantage of it. Huge point turnaround. And now it's going to be interesting to see how the young men from Maquoketa Valley handle it, what Coach Arnold does to combat it. It'll be interesting to see what he had to say at halftime.
And East Buchanan throwing the ball more than we've seen here for typical East Buchanan, Kurt Felt, as Maquoketa Valley defense adjustments on that side of the ball to react to this passing offense for Coach Alden and company.
You know, I've been here for 40 years, and I've never seen East Buchanan throw more than 5 or 6 passes in a year. And I was really expecting a wishbone power eye like Coach Stafford had in those days. To come back with a single back set today was real shocking. But I think our kids look to be prepared for it. They handled it well. Like maybe they heard it was coming, but they practiced for other teams doing the same thing. But they have made some big plays, big catches, and they have done well. Their quarterback has stood in there, has made some excellent throws, and their offensive line has really protected protected him well. I'm not sure Maquoketa Valley has really touched their quarterback yet as far as being a sack. So they have really done a nice job protecting him.
We've had four total turnovers in this game, 2 recovered by each side. We've had an interception and onside kick return by East Buchanan. They're taking those Maquoketa Valley turnovers from them in the first quarter. And then we also had an interception and a fumble on East Buchanan's side that Maquoketa Valley reaped the benefits from. So far in the penalty department, 3 in the first half for East Buchanan. They had 8 first downs for Maquoketa Valley, 2 penalties and 4 first downs. As we get ready for the second half of play, we'll come back and bring it to you as we reach the 9 o'clock hour. You're listening to the area game of the week here on KMCH.com. Manchester, Iowa. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester, and now a new Dyersville location too. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and the best margarita and queso around. Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in both Manchester and Dyersville.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
You're listening to KMCH.com Area Football Game of the Week.
A bouncing ball, and Bundo tips it to himself and retrieves it at the 24, but getting down there and making the tackle is Keegan Kelly, 150-pound sophomore. As the 5'8" sophomore Kelly makes a nice play there and takes Ambundo off of the kick return. Maquoketa Valley has it going left to right, 11:55 to go here in this third quarter. 22-16. East Buchanan has the lead. After they started out down in this game, they scored 22 points in that second quarter for this 6-point advantage now. Maquoketa Valley's offense scoring 8 points in the first quarter and 16 total, 8 in that second quarter as well. Here's Sternhagen, the handoff. The first man through, right up the gut, just shy of the 30-yard line, as getting the carry is Zach Goodman. As did Dickman, I should say. Dickman, the 5'11 junior. 11:35 and counting here in the third. 22-16. East Buchanan in the lead. Gain of 1, second down 9. Getting in on a tackle that time was Dylan Connolly for the Buccaneers. 4 receivers, 2 each side. Here's Sternhagen, going to throw left side, has Ambundo. He goes back to get that ball near the 30-yard line, now goes forward. Going to be shy of about the 40-yard line, but it will give him a first down. As gets over the first down marker, as a first down there, that's the 5th of the game for the Wildcats. First in this second half, 11-10 and counting, 22-16. East Buchanan with the lead here in this game. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Shotgun, Sternhagen looking right. Throw over the middle as Ambundo coming right to left. As he crosses over the 45, catches the ball at about the 46, gets another yard, going to be down at the 47-yard line. He's latched onto and taken down from behind from the near side defensive back, as that is Keaton Kelly, the sophomore. Gain of 9, second down 1, 10.5 to go. Coconut Valley seeing something offensively, taking advantage of it right away. And here's Sternhagen trying to run up the right side, but 2 red jerseys get in there. Hackett, and he's joined by teammate Bowden. And they get in there for a loss that time on just the quarterback keeper up the right side. And East Buchanan made it look easy on that penetration that time.
They did. The previous play, Parker stepped right up in the play. Nice pass this time. He chose to run it, and he got stopped about midfield there.
Third down and 3. 10 minutes and counting. Here's a run by Digman as he's shy of the 50-yard line, but going to get over the first down marker. Going to be marked out the 49. There'll be another first down here for the Wildcats. As the Wildcats with the first down and 10, and Bundo comes in for Minson now at the receiving position. Coconut Valley trailing by 6, 22-16, trying to forget about their 2-7 season a year ago. Sternhagen throwing left side, caught at the 45-yard line, going towards the sideline and knocked out of bounds on that far side. Inside the 45, marked down around the 42, 41-yard line. As getting close to the first down, going to be a couple yards short. I'll give them a gain of about 8 or so on that play. Second down to go, 9. Second down, a long 1. 9.5 to go, third quarter. 2 receivers. Sternhagen, quick moving offense over the middle, closer, had it go off his fingertips, and he was hammered from behind right on the 35-yard line where that defender came up and met him. Was that Bowden or was that Lau that made the hammer that time? I didn't get a good look on this near side. Either Bowden or Lau. And boy, did they put a look in on Mr. Closure that time, who was coming over the middle. 150-pound players laying 180-pound hits. Third down and 1. Here is Sternhagen, goes up the middle, and shoestring tackle grabbed onto, and then 4 other red jerseys get there and take him down behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss on the play, or was it right there? Yep, a good loss of 1 or so. 4th down and 2, they call it, as the ball is on the 42, 43-yard line.
Parker's a tough kid. He wrestled like 130 pounds in wrestling, but if you take too many shots with those linebackers stepping up, it's going to be tough on him.
First varsity start as a quarterback here tonight, filling in for Matt Hunter the first 3 games. Total contact violation suspended for, as there's a pass right side. Closer goes over the 40-yard line. We'll get the first down just shy of the 35. Another first down. Third first down this drive from the Coconut Valleys. They almost matched their first half total of first downs. They have 7 now in the ball game.
That time Parker really stepped up. He just almost was sacked, and he was able to find his receiver on the outside, and able to dump it off and pick up a critical first down.
For not having a whole lot of game experience, I am so impressed with how he's been able to stand up into the pocket, step up. And the line has done a pretty good job protecting him. I haven't seen a sack yet.
Sternhagen throws the Copeman left side. He gets over the 35-yard line, off and run on the sideline over the first down marker, down all the way near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another big first gain there, first down gain there, the 4th first down of this drive from the Coconut Valley.
16-yard gain?
Yes.
16 yards. Now we have an injured Buccaneer on the far side, as the Coconut Valley trainer Jeff McCormick helping out, coming from the Wildcats sideline before the Buccaneer trainer can get over there and take over. An injury timeout. As we always usually talk about the weather situation, the beautiful night here, 71 degrees, game time temperatures, cool off a little bit, but nothing like what we've seen in the past with some hot conditions, and that would cause more of these stoppages in play. First one we've seen here tonight, but weather-wise, these players have been fortunate here tonight for playing in nice conditions.
That time was a nice catch. They caught the ball, and after he caught, he probably another 7 or 8 yards just on individual effort, trying to drag the defensive back with him, and again, another critical first down.
Fourth first down of the second half, eighth of the ball game here.
Says a lot so far about how Maquoketa Valley has been able to come out after what happened at the end of the first half. They came out crisp, have a nice drive going on. It'd be interesting to see if they can capitalize on this and then what type of momentum that'll carry over to the rest of the game.
Two quick scores by the Buccaneers after taking advantage of an onside kick mishandle by Maquoketa Valley. The Buccaneers scoring with 26.8 to go, and then with 12.7 to go in that second quarter, taking the lead for the first time and holding it right now. 6-point advantage, 22-16. The injured player, A.J. Kramer, coming up and walking off on his own power to be just a cramp, hopefully, for that young man, as the assistant coaches and a couple of the training personnel out there helping him walk off to the sideline here. First down and 10, 8:17 to go, third quarter, 22-16. Buccaneers have the 6-point lead as the Wildcats are on the move here.
Kramer's a young man who got East Buchanan going in the first half with that nice scamper, 20-some yards.
5'6", 130-pound junior, defensive back and running back. Sternhagen ready, shotgun. He's going to fake a handoff and go forward. And East Buchanan plenty of time, and they're not biting on any of that play action, any fake or anything that time, as he gets swallowed up and taken down near or behind the line of scrimmage. That time they're going to call it no gain. Second down and 10.
I think that was a called quarterback draw. I think Maquoketa Valley needs to find some sort of counter action, some sort of misdirection. Right now, East Buchanan's just pinning their ears back and coming.
And Sternhagen will throw right side. Closure catches it, goes forward, dragged onto it, finally taken down by the defensive back on the near side, Adam Hackett. As Closure gets a gain of 2 on the play. It'll be a third down at 8 here. I'm going to give him 3, maybe. Third down 7, third down 8, 7:20 and counting here in the third quarter. Now the scoreboard goes third down 9. That's a long one. It's at least 2. 7:05 and counting here in this third quarter. So third down, Sternhagen. They're going to draw him offside, but and boom, there's somebody jumped. East Buchanan pointing that was the Maquoketa Valley jump. And the head referee is going to not agree with the Buccaneers. He's going to go offside. Kirchman on the defense.
I think the wingback went in motion, and that's what drew the East Buchanan offsides there. And again, one of those easy 5 yards you say, that you don't want to give up. It's critical down here.
First penalty of the second half for East Buck, fourth of the game. Third down and 4 now for the Wildcats. Going left to right, ball's on the 14-yard line. Got to throw over the middle. It was partially tipped, but able to catch it. Can he get over the end zone? And he does. As catching that ball, he swallowed up to his teammate now. Who was it? That's Andrew Holt.
It is. That's a great story for him. He's a young man who hasn't played since Pee Wee football, I think.
15-yard pass. Sternhagen to Holt. And the Wildcats strike back. They tie this game up. Andrew Holt's a 6-foot junior on the first passing play, scoring play for Maquoketa Valley here tonight. And 2-point conversion forthcoming here. And we have flags first.
Just makes it half just the goal line here. So you got to go a yard and a half.
Offsides on East Buchanan. Their second penalty here in this drive. 6:33 to go in this third quarter. Valley has tied this game up at 22.
That catch by Andrew Holtz just tells a little bit of a backstory with Coach Arnold coming in, creating a new environment, exciting, getting a young man out who hasn't been out since Pee Wee football.
An athlete that's yes, in every other sport in Maquoketa Valley. And here's a miss snap, fumbling it backwards. Sternhagen going back. He's running now. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be caught. We have a flag from the head referee getting in there on that far side somehow. Is that Mbundo?
Clip.
But it's going to be penalty coming back near the 20-yard line, called by Bob Jacobson, the head referee.
2-point with a clip in the backside.
Yeah, 2-point conversion
It's a heck of an athletic play, regardless.
Successful there, but looks like it's going to come back here.
This is very impressive by Maquoketa Valley. This was a pivotal drive, especially after what happened at the end of that first half. And for them to come back, this shows a lot of character, a lot of fight, and that says a lot about the new coaching staff. So kudos to them.
It's a clip call that was Kurt. Had the beat on it here on this near side.
This could be a long two-point conversion.
50 yards. Maybe the longest I've ever seen. From the 35-yard line, a two-point conversion.
Coach, back in your day, what would have you called here?
But it wouldn't be a kick. We couldn't kick it that far.
I've never seen a Hail Mary for a two-point conversion.
Probably going to fly down the side, probably.
Sternhagen, shotgun. 4 receivers on this two-point conversion from the 35. Throwing left side, and Bundo has it. He avoids one defender, but right there, he is latched onto and dropped down. And coming and making the tackle is Connor Williams, a sophomore. And a two-point conversion, no good. So we are tied up at 22. Here with 6.5 to go in this third quarter of play. How big that is for Maquoketa Valley, able to come back and get this game tied up at 22 in this one. After East Buchanan down 8-0, they scored 22 points in that second quarter for the 22-16 lead. And now with 6:33 to go in the third quarter, Maquoketa Valley able to score for the third time here tonight. They've scored on 2 runs of 15 and 6 yards and a pass play of 14. East Block has scored on a run of 15 yards and then 2 pass plays of 11 yards and 28 yards.
The thing that's going to be tough here, maybe in the end, we threw the ball a lot, back in Maquoketa every day. The conditioning factor comes in here maybe in the end. Both teams are throwing the ball a lot, up and down the field. These defensive backs are getting tired going back and up all the time. So the condition may be a factor here in the end, too.
Our first final in from the Cambridge area tonight, as Edco has beaten Bellevue down on the road in Bellevue tonight. The Vikings beat the Comets 28-7, coming off of the best years of Edco football history, making it to the semifinals for losing a year ago in the Unidome on that November Friday afternoon. As Edco 10-2 a season ago, Coach Rochford and company get off on the right foot. The 28-7 win tonight. Here's a kickoff left to right off the right leg of Feldman. And here is Brockmeyer. He is very elusive that time, avoiding tackles all over the place. He's just shy of the 40-yard line. Decent return as they marked down to 38. They'll take over there with the Buccaneers going right to left. 6:25 to go here in the third quarters. We're knotted up at 22. Andrew Closer finally gets in there and makes the tackle for the Wildcats defense.
Brockmeyer, shorter young man, lower center of gravity, uses his hips well, strong.
He was tackled about 2 or 3 times before that, and he was able to evade them.
Here come the Buccaneers. 3 receivers, 2 on the far side. Check that trips now, man in motion. A flag will be thrown as Bond goes in motion right to left. Getting in there for the tackle was Digman, as getting that handoff was Brockmeyer, and what happened? A false start.
It looked like the motion man was going forward before the ball was snapped, too. So one of those two, I think, was the factor.
That was the third penalty already in the second half. 6 now on the night for East Buchanan. It backs him up 5, first down and 15. 6:21 to go, third frame. Knotted up to 22. 4 receivers, trips on the far side. Lau in the shotgun, man in motion again. Bauman right to left, fakes the handoff. Lau gets hit once and then gets taken down. Feldman then there on the cleanup after getting hit initially by, who's that right there? That's
wait a minute. I'm wondering if that's a face mask.
As Digman, very good point there. Definitely looked like that could have occurred as Digman hit him first. Might have got a piece of the face mask. And it is going to be a personal foul face mask. And East Buchanan will get the first down, 15-yard. Their first down on the second penalty of Maquoketa Valley here in the second half.
That's a shot in the foot there. They had him down, first down and 15, and they give him a freebie there.
So the Buccaneers will have the ball at their own 44-yard line. First and 10, 6:05 and counting here in the third quarter. Trips again on the far side. One near side receiver. It's Hackett. He's the man intended here. He lays out for that one right on the 25-yard line. Could not corral that ball in. Goes off his fingertips as he was being chased by Owen Minson on this near side. And the Buccaneers will set up shop again at the 44 with the second down and 10.
Maquoketa Valley's corners certainly have to learn to open up their hips quicker, get it turned around. Nobody at this level is going to run a 25-yard comeback. So once they get that distance, they'll turn and run with them.
Two receivers near side. Here is Lau just taking it over the 45-yard line. Going to be shy of the 50. Marked down about the 49 as a den of Wildcats get in there and make the tackle that time. And this is Lau getting up slowly. Is he getting up? I'm not sure why they're waiting so long. That was weird. They did not blow the whistle. The trainer was halfway on the field, and now they will call the injury. I don't think East Buchanan used the timeout. It's an injury timeout. They'll have to bring him out. Maybe they didn't want to do that, but he wasn't hanging up. Yeah, the officials let him go for quite a while there. Now their backup quarterback.
Looks like a calf cramp.
Keaton Kelly is going to have to come in. This is a 150-pound sophomore. We saw him a couple times on defense one time already in this game as a defensive back. Now he's running the show in the shotgun for the 45-yard line. And a timeout.
That might be a smart move. Third down. Maquoketa Valley had just answered. Quietly, this is a big drive. How can they respond now?
First timeout of this second half. As Lyle's still being worked on. The near sideline right down in front of us. The training staff for East Buchanan. 5:08 to go. Quarter number 3. Third down and 5. We're tied up at 22. Much different game from a year ago in Delhi when East Buchanan dominated 142-8. And some score updates here. We told you our first final 28-7 in favor of Ecto for Bellevue tonight down in Jackson County. Early in the fourth quarter, 53-0. Northland over Starmont. Monticello still leading 14-7 after 3 quarters at Dean Nelson Field in Monticello tonight over Cascade. In Anamosa at Downing Field, it's Anamosa trailing Maquoketa 35-14. Late in the third quarter in that one. And in Dyersville tonight, Beckman leading 28-13. Beckman has 2 goal line stands so far. One ended up as an 82-yard block field goal return against Union. So Beckman leading week 1 at home in Dyersville tonight. Last check was a 1-point game heading into the fourth quarter. West Delaware over Dubuque Waller. 5:08 to go, third quarter. Third down and 5. As 3 receivers, man in motion left to right. That's Brockmeyer. He set up the trips on the far side. Here's a run to Bowman. He goes right through the middle of that Maquoketa Valley defense, all the way down inside the 40-yard line. That'll be another first down, the second here, the 10th of the ball game for East Buchanan. And they didn't have an answer for the big fella running it right up the middle that time.
I'm surprised. New quarterback in there, the chance of him throwing the ball probably slim. So maybe the linemen just were not aggressive enough inside.
Now Lau comes back in from the sideline.
They got away with one. He was in motion at the same time another motion guy was going, and the refs didn't pick that up.
First down and 10. Man in motion right to left. This time, a throw over the middle and bobbled. Defensive presence there, and Bundo. And also number 44 in the neighborhood, that's Isaac Kramer, the 5'9" senior. Second down and 10, 4:32 to go in the third quarter. We're tied at 22.
That's a nice breakup by AJ. Well, that guy, he had it, and if he hadn't been broken up, he'd been gone.
4:32 to go, third quarter. Second down and 10. 3 receivers, 2 near side. Lau in the shotgun with a man in the backfield. That's Brockmeyer. And he'll hand it off to Brockmeyer, going right to left over the 35-yard line, down inside the 35, around the 32. Brockmeyer gets a nice gain there. And coming in and making the tackle that time were a couple of the interior Maquoketa Valley players, led by Carter Stahlberg, the 5'10 defensive lineman.
Another cramp. Maquoketa Valley, Michael Feldman, I believe, this time.
As he's down inside the 30-yard line on the far side. For Cormick coming out again, working on that one. 4:11 to go in the third quarter. 22 all here. Third down and 5 situation coming up here for East Buchanan. Another big situation in this game. East Buchanan getting a little extra time. This is a benefit for East Buchanan to talk over offensive strategy here.
I would assume that this would be four down territory for him as well.
As Feldman still being worked on the far side, as our KMCH.com area game of the week brought to you in part by Wolfcool Electric, Winthrop Locker, Winthrop Building Supply, Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop and Independence, East Buchanan Telephone, Delhi Insurance Agency, C&J Dirtworks. Those 7 extra sponsors and all 53 of our sports boosters helping us bring you coverage here tonight from Winthrop. Week 1 of the 2019 campaign. We'll see these Wildcats again next week. We'll be in Delhi. Roger Reed will join me as we'll have the Wildcats hosting the Northland Lynx. Northland 53-0 over Starmont tonight at home. And here is Lau going to hand off to Bowden. He gets over the 30-yard line, 20, 15. He's off and going. Touchdown, East Buchanan. Bowden running left, running middle, and running straight into the end zone for the 33-yard touchdown run. Our longest touchdown yardage rise here tonight. And the Buccaneers retake the lead, leading 28-22.
They have a little bit of a thunder and lightning combination going on there between their running backs. He's more of the thunder, but he made some very nice cuts.
It's a nice open field run. He probably going to get to the outside. All of a sudden started cutting back, and the defensive backs could not bring him down.
Great response by East Buchanan.
Was able to punch it in for their 4th touchdown. Here is going to be a run right up the middle and getting over the goal line. That time is Lau, just keeps it from the quarterback keeper on the 2-point conversion is good. And with 3:49 to go in the third quarter, East Buck leading by their largest margin of the night now of 8 points, 30-22. 3:49 to go in the third frame. We're back after this on KMCH Sports.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes. Like our area athletes, they pride themselves in going the extra mile and provide precision and durability with every finished product. Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated in Coggin.
Hi, this is Dr. Dan Meyer with the Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville. With over 30 years of experience in both large and small animal medicine, Dr. Borick, myself, and the staff at the Animal Health Clinic strive to treat your pet and livestock as if they were our own. Call us for an appointment or stop in the office today. Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville. Veterinary care you can trust.
You're listening to KMCH.com Area Football Game of the Week.
And welcome back into Winthrop. John Swisher, Steve Hingle, Kurt Bell back with you. Maquoketa Valley has the ball on the kickoff. And going left to right, Sterling into the corner of us. This is slammed down behind the 40-yard line. No gain on that first play, maybe even a loss. As good job in there for East Buchanan. It's Hayden Weber heading on Maquoketa Valley. So A.J. Mbundu is down with the cramp. And also Landon Nunemaker, one of the couple of the returning defensive players for Coach Alden Company. And then Mbundu down on the near side as the East Buck trainer returns the favor and gets out there this time and helps out before Mr. McCormick can get over there and attend to his player. 30-22, 3:25 to go here in the third. It'll be a second down and 10. They don't give him a loss. They keep it a no gain, and the ball will stay right at the 40-yard line. It's actually inside the 30, inside the 40-yard line here. So Maquoketa Valley trailing 30-22, 3:25 to go in this third quarter. And some more score updates for you. Last check, 28-13 early in the fourth quarter. Beckman leading Union. A heartbreaker for the West Delaware Hawks. Coach Winkowitz and company go down tonight to Dubuque Waller at the Rock Bowl and Loras College in Dubuque. As Dubuque Waller knocking off West Delaware 17-15 to open up the season and avenge that 56-20 loss a year ago. As Waller, a team coming off an 0-9 season last season, get the win tonight over West Delaware. 17-15. Elsewhere, down in Anamosa, it's Maquoketa leading the Blue Raiders 35-14 early in the fourth quarter in that one. Monticello still leading 14-7 early in the fourth over Cascade. So we'll have a complete scoreboard after our coverage here before we wrap it up from Winthrop tonight. Jamie Vansky live at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Coach's Corner. Hawkeye football for the first time in the new season tomorrow afternoon, 4:30 pregame. Live on Mix 94.7, KMCH.com. You can check out the kickoff around 6:40 tomorrow night from beautiful, and even more beautiful now with the renovations. We haven't seen them online. Get to see them in person or on TV tomorrow. It's one of a kind now. Kinnick Stadium, always been one of the best in our eyes, but even more so now with the renovations they made, that north end zone, the tunnel, and things they've done on the press box. It'll look very nice under the lights tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. So 6:40 kickoff as they take on the Red Hawks of Miami, Ohio. The Hawks lead that overall series 4-0, dating back to 2001. Second down, 11 for the Wildcats. Play resumes. 3:15 and counting here in the third quarter, down by 8. Mac Valley over East, trailing East Buchanan, throws it up. Vincent has it, catches it at the 37. He's off and running. Got a red jersey around, and the Wildcats will strike back. He took that right out of the defensive back's hands. The defensive back, if he would have went up and got it at his high point, it would have been an interception. He stayed on the ground, and Menson took it right out of his hands. That's a heck of a play. Touchdown, Maquoketa Valley. Looked like a center fielder there calling off his outfielder, Willie Mays. My goodness, what a play.
Yeah, that could have gone either way. Menson had it, but the guy, had he just reached up, I think the green field all had him all the way down. But fortunately for the Wildcats, the Owens was able to catch it, pull it in.
Owen Menson coming up. The 6'1 junior with the play there. 39-yard catch and run. Now that's the longest touchdown. Cerny going to throw over the middle in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. That one was caught by Copeman, I believe. Yeah, Copeman makes the catch.
Dual slant play inside.
How long was that scoring play?
39 yards. The touchdown to Minson. Had to be more than 39.
39, it was opposite.
Opposite 39. There we go. So it's 50-61. Thank you. As Minson forgot they're on the other side of the field. That makes a difference.
You need to carry the ball.
Thank you. The Jones County math. 3:05 to go here in the third quarter. And we're knotted up again at 30. What a game here tonight from Winthrop. Maquoketa Valley. With a pass play, and Coach Arnold, you look at the balance for the Wildcats, exactly what he wanted to do here tonight offensively. Run, scoring, and then pass, scoring. East Buchanan has been run, pass, and then run. So both teams balanced offensively here tonight, night number 1 of the new campaign.
Once again, I don't think we've seen a quarterback sack yet, have we?
Not unless there was a missed snap.
Yeah, so kudos to the offensive line, keeping the quarterbacks clean, and we're seeing a lot of quick deliveries, but great job. The big guys up front, they do not get the credit that they deserve. I think maybe down the road it's going to come down to not the passing game, but who can sustain a running drive and wear the other team down.
Again, physically here, I think both teams are starting to show some little wear and tear here. So, hopefully up front, the linemen can get some yardage up front and get those backs some opening to get the clock run down, too.
Generally speaking, offensive line gets stronger throughout the course of the game. Defensive line gets weaker, but these young men are going both ways. So,
as the kickoff goes out of bounds, the flags come out as the Buccaneers will get it in better field position or make them kick over here. As we'll see what they decide to do. 3:05 to go in her third quarter. 30-30, the tie ball game. Officials talking to the Buccaneer coaching staff. That'll be penalty number 3 in the second half. The 5th penalty of the game. That's all been telling the near side official what they want to do here. As they want to
try the pooch kick and have Coleman run underneath it with his speed. AJ just kicked it a little too hard.
So the legal procedure, kick out of bounds. And East Buchanan will just take it inside the 45. They'll mark it at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10. Buccaneers going right to left. We're knotted at 30, 3:05 to go third quarter.
AJ's back out there. He had a cramp a little while ago, but now he's right back out to defensive back, so he must have come back strong.
The only man for substantial time here tonight has been Becker still out on that sideline. We think that was a hamstring possibly at halftime. We don't know for sure. As there's
he still hasn't been in. He has his helmet off.
Run over the 40-yard line and drop down. Brockmeyer, 2nd down and 10 right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice play by Zach Digman.
I'm not sure either defense at this point is able to stand up and stop the other one from scoring. So they're going to have some defense got to stand up and make some big plays here to gain momentum.
And this is a big play advantage there for East Buchanan. Getting over the 50-yard line is A.J. Kramer. And the Buccaneers strike back, another first down.
I think the Wildcats, if they do anything, they're going to have to get a little quick in the front. They can't keep bullnosing the offensive line. They're going to have to get quicker, get some gap shoots, because they're controlling the line scrimmage up there.
3 receivers hand off to Bowden as he goes left, right, and up on the right hash. He's going to be right even with the 45-yard line. A short gain of the play. He's 2nd down 6. They give him 4. 1:45 and counting here in the third. Mounted up at 30. Here in this one. Buccaneers getting the play in. Running it in from the sideline is Keaton Kelly, giving it to his quarterback, Lau. 2 receivers. 3 receivers near sides. Trips near side. 1 receiver far side. Handoff right up the middle, getting over the 50-yard line, the 45-yard line, down to about the 43. Is Brockmeyer again. And a short gain of maybe 1. 3rd down and 5. Under a minute to go here in the third. As here's a good pass right side. It was tipped by, is that Feldman? No, Feldman, that was Digman. Digman and Evan Elgin was there as well, but Digman got his paw up there and knocked that one down. Be a 4th down and 5. You're at 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Still have a whole other quarter to go here. We're tied at 30.
Maquoketa Valley needs to be aware of a no call here. See if they could draw on all sides.
Let it come down to discipline. If you do the right things, you got to be watching it.
Pooch kick, quick kick.
4th down and 5, kicking away Lau. As back there Sterling, he's going to let it go. Chasing it is the coverage man, A.J. Kramer. He's going to down it down inside the 10 at the 7. And that's where the Wildcats will take shot here. So be smart here. As 36 seconds to go, you got to get it out of Buccaneer territory. Be smart with it here in this third quarter.
This is hard here. Sternhagen, a very young quarterback, hasn't played a lot. Now you got to protect the ball, but you'd like to have your offensive line, get aggressive up front and get some holes. Maybe pop a dive up in front or a trap up in front.
I'd like to see you with another quick pass to Mbundo out here. They've had a good relationship throughout the game. Just get them going.
As here is a run off the right side. And that is Digman on the carry, tripped up and taken down after about a 3-yard gain. 20 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. Not at
They may let the clock run out here. Just they're going to do that.
14 points in this third quarter for Maquoketa Valley. 8 points for East Buchanan. 30 all will be our third quarter score as both teams heading to the sideline, getting ready for quarter number 4. East Buchanan and Maquoketa Valley locked up in a good one here on night number 1 of the new campaign. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
C&J Dirtworks in Delaware offers a variety of services: new house and shop foundations, regrading, digging basements, and more. Contact Chad Pinnell at C&J Dirtworks to help you with your summer projects, offering free estimates.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point and Elkader, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Delhi Insurance Agency. Call Christy, Larry, or Sue today for all of your insurance needs. Stop in to Delhi Insurance Agency today.
You're listening to KMCH.com Area Football Game of the Week.
John Kurt and Steve back with you along with NC producer Shirley McMahon. Second down and 8. The Wildcats, Sternhagen going to be taken down inside the 5-yard line. Dangerous territory there. Great job as working his way in there. Linebacker is Chris Fuller.
He has a poor snap.
Senior 5'10", 160-pounder. A defensive back. Looked like he was playing linebacker that time. As third down and 12, a loss on the play. 11.5 to go, quarter number 4. 30-30 ball game. We had several lead changes in this one here tonight as we're over the 2-hour mark. 2 hours and 5 minutes to be exact from Winthrop. East Buchanan and Mac Valley. Here's a throw wide open, coming back to get that ball, making the catch. It's going to be close. On the near side is Andrew Holtz, the 6-foot wide receiving junior, as Holtz came up with a big play earlier in this game. That's going to be shy by what? A yard?
1 yard.
They're going to measure maybe.
Oh.
They have first down on the scoreboard, but
they're going to bring it out to
measure. Yeah, they are measuring. Let's see. Mark to get near the 20-yard line. It's just shy of that. See how shy here momentarily. Changing out. Assisting this officiating crew from up north and give them the first down. Just got the first down, Maquoketa Valley. They're 5th in the second half, 9th on the night.
You talk about football, it's a game of inches, and that's one example right there that, fortunately, the Wildcats got the first down.
So first down and 10. We're tied at 30. 11 minutes and counting here in quarter number 4. There's 3 receivers set, 2 near side. And the shotgun is Sternhagen looking to throw right side. A bullet of pass caught by Mbundo right on the 25-yard line.
That's a good individual effort on the corner to bring Mbundo down. He's out on an island. That was well done.
Nice sharp pass. Nice, right on target when the Mbundo turned the corner and right to him.
The sophomore Sternhagen, looking like a veteran quarterback in his first ever varsity start here tonight. Gain of 5 of the play, second down and 5. Ball's on the 30-yard line. 10:30 and counting, quarter number 4. We're tied at 30. 2 receivers each side. On the right hash, Sternhagen going to hand off. The first man through, going right to left, still going over that 35-yard line. Down inside the 40-yard line is Digman. As the Wildcats get another first down.
You know, that's a perfect example of the defensive end outrunning the play. Both of them came too far upfield, and Diggs was able to get underneath them, pick up a nice gain.
So first down and 10. Wildcats coming out with same formation, 2 receivers each side. The backfield is Digman, a throw left side. Here's Copeman, off and running, can't be taken down. Finally brought down over the 40-yard line after a huge gain. Finally tackled by Adam Hackett, the sophomore. But what a catch and run by Copeman that time. Major yardage for the Wildcats, another first down.
Great catch, good run. You know, he had sideline to work with, but he outran one guy, and he took another guy 5 yards before he was able to get him down. Nice effort.
And that allowed Maquoketa Valley to flip the field.
First and 10. Here's the throw right side. One man out there. Closer. He picked off and then dropped and out of bounds. Dropped before he got out of bounds.
Parker Sternhagen took a huge hit right there. He got greedy. He had Mbundo out in the flat. Could have dropped it off and probably ended up with a good 10 to 15-yard gain. He just got greedy.
Caden Kelly, Caden Brockmeyer were there in the covers. I think it was Kelly that caught it. Was it number 6?
Yes.
That caught that ball and lost it before he went out of bounds. Almost an interception, and would have been our 5th turnover of the game. 2 for each side right now. Second down and 10. 9:23 to go, 4th quarter. We're tied at 30. Mac Valley has it going right to left. Getting past the 35-yard line, bumping into a couple of red jerseys. Finally being brought down is Digman. As in the middle there. Finally bringing him down is the big fellow, Luke Raker. Raker, 230-pound, 6'2", defensive junior lineman. As Raker, we talked about the second-team All-District player from a year ago, had knee surgery in the offseason. Weren't sure of his status coming into this week, but decided to let him go. And
it's good to see him out there.
Absolutely.
It's a great effort by Digman up the middle. He pulled about 2 guys with him next 3 yards.
Gain of 5, third down and 5. Pass over the middle, dangerous pass. That one's getting picked off the hands of juggling tight back. And Bruno had to go off his hands, landed behind him and caught by a defensive player laying out for that one. That's Brockmeyer. Caden Brockmeyer, the 140-pound junior defensive back, hauls in the interception, and there's our 3rd turnover for Maquoketa Valley, 5th on the night. And East Buchanan, what a big one there. They have the ball going left to right, 8:41 to go, quarter 4.
Great pass by Parker, right on the money, just 3 or 4 inches too high. AJ couldn't bring her down, but good effort by the defensive back on East Buchanan's part.
Hit him in the hands. That's another one that's going to be game film. He's going to look back. Knowing AJ, he's going to say that he should have had that.
Here is a fake the handoff, and then breaking up the play there is Zach Digman, as he going to get credit for the sack, I believe, as Lau going to be dropped right at the 15-yard line, just over the 15-yard line, and they'll call a loss of 5, second down at 15, 8:15 and counting here in the 4th quarter.
That was a great fake by the quarterback. The fullback went off tackle to the left, and a lot of defensive line went with him, and the defense on the left side will be able to contain it.
Trips on the far side. Lau surveying, going to throw the middleman for those trips, and this one is dropped. As coming over the middle is Brockmeyer there for the defensive pressure. Isaac Kramer, 5'9" senior, there.
The receiver hit it. I think Zach or Isaac just got his hand in there to knock loose the last little bit.
but knocked it away from his grasp. And East Buchanan has a third down. And the cab ride to Masonville here. 7:59 to go, fourth quarter. Trips on the far side. Shotgun Lau, looking middle, now looking left, now scrambling left. Has a man coming. Elgin with pressure. He skips the one defender. Elgin there to clean him up. And he's going to be taken down just before that 20-yard line. So it'll be Owen Minson getting the tackle on that far side.
Good recognition of down and distance there by the defensive backs, not allowing him to go to the receiver that he wanted to downfield.
They give it a gain of 3. It's 4th down and 12. Hello to our listeners on Mix 94.7, our mainstream KMCH.com. John Swisher, Kurt Bell, Steve Eagle with you from Winthrop tonight. East Buchanan and Maquoketa Valley tied in a good one at 30. Still 7 minutes to go in this ball game. This one is punted all the way down. It bounces at the 39 and then goes out of bounds right in front of Coach Arnold on the Maquoketa Valley sideline where the Wildcats will take over. Let's see where they officially mark it. They're going to mark it to get to Maquoketa Valley bounce there as they mark it all the way up at the 35-yard line. So great field position here for Maquoketa Valley going right to left. 10 minutes shy of the 10 o'clock hour here on night number 1 of the 2019 new season.
That's one of those things you want to take advantage now. They've made a little mistake. Now you got to make them pay for that.
3 receivers set as going right to left. Here is Sternhagen scrambling inside the 40-yard line. Going to be knocked down. That's Bowden. And also getting in there is Adam Hackett.
Parker Sternhagen, young man, needs to be careful how he's carrying that ball as a quarterback. I understand he's constantly looking downfield, but one little hit, that ball is gone. So when he decides to tuck and run, he needs to put it away.
2nd down and 11. Ball's on the 36. 6.5 to go, fourth quarter. Still tied at 30. 4 receivers, 2 each side. Sternhagen along with Digman in the backfield. Sternhagen gets it, going to run it right up the middle, over the 35-yard line. Now down inside the 30. As he gets crashed into it, taken down by 4 red jerseys. Elgin was around there with him, too. Good sportsmanship by Digman and a Buchanan player, Chris Fuller. Shaking hands after that play, after they had some good competition in that play of blocking going against each other that time. 3rd down and short here.
Parker's speed has been deceptive now. I didn't think he had that much speed, but I tell you, once he gets to that line of scrimmage, he has some pretty good moves and is quick getting upfield.
And due to foot issues, we really haven't been able to see him participate in track and field, something that I know he wants to be able to do. But you're totally correct.
Now we have a timeout, first timeout for Maquoketa Valley. Here in the second half, each team will have 2 remaining with 5:37 to go in the fourth. We're knotted up at 30 here from Winthrop. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Midwest One Bank wishes all area athletes and coaches best of luck this season. Midwest One, your local community bank in Dubuque, Dyersville, and Farley. Visit an office or online at midwestone.bank for simply better banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
East Buchanan Telephone has been providing outstanding customer service to local areas for over 50 years. Services include high-speed internet, DSL, wireless internet, HD video, business and residential phone service, and more. Call East Buchanan Telephone for more information.
You're listening to KMCH.com Area Football Game of the Week.
3rd down and 1. Koopman in motion. Here's Digman off the right side, down inside the 30-yard line, the 25-yard line. And 3rd down and 1 situation.
Maquoketa Valley was fortunate there. The snap Motion man almost hit the motion man.
8th first down of the second half. The 12th of the ball game. Wildcats have it going right to left. 5:20 and counting here in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 30. It was 8-0 Maquoketa Valley after one quarter. 22-16 East Buck at halftime. Tied at 30 at the end of the third quarter. Low snap. Sternhagen recovers. Throws a bullet. A low-lying driver, and it's not handled by Holtz. Andrew Holtz with a defender right on top of him. Could not corral that ball in. It goes incomplete pass. Second down 10.
Don't be surprised if they come back to that with a stop and go. The defensive back there bit pretty hard. They're, if you go 3-by-1, and they're locked man-to-man on this backside.
4 receivers, 2 each side. Sternhagen, shotgun, Digman, low snap. He bobbles it, gets it back. Now he's going to take off and run over the 20-yard line, trying to get to the 15.
Very close.
As dropped down there by a couple of red jerseys. Very close to that first down marker right on the 15-yard line. And just shy of a yard or so. Third down and 1. 4:40 and counting here in this fourth quarter. We're knotted up at 30. Maquoketa Valley and East Buchanan. Valley has won 2 of the last 3 meetings in this series, dating back to 2014. Buccaneers won last year, 42-8 in Delhi. Here's Sternhagen, passes left side. Copeman can't reach that one. Lau was running stride for stride at the back left corner of that end zone. Incomplete. It's 4th down and 1. Big play here.
This is real critical. You get 4th down and 1. You can control the clock. You got 4.5 minutes to go. First down, you can get another couple minutes off the clock. So, again, big first down coming up here for the Wildcats.
Coach Arnold and company, what's been working in your mind, Steve, that you go to here?
I would run behind Digman. I would keep the ball in Parker's hand, but have Digman, big back, lead the way. Parker's slippery enough to find a gap.
And Parker's going to look to throw. He's under pressure. He's going to throw it up the middle of the field. It's going to be knocked down.
Could have been an illegal touch.
Yes. It falls down right behind the big fellow lineman there, Mason Cruzy, the 6'3 senior. Who?
That play surprises me. That play surprises me with what they were able to do earlier.
A turnover on downs. What a stop for East Buchanan as they get the ball back on their own 15-yard line with 4:16 to go in this game. We're tied at 30.
Now, East Buchanan was able to, stop us. Now let's see if the Wildcats can go back to it.
They're under the eye now. High formation,
3 receivers. There's a pitch right side. There's Bowden just off and running over 20, 25, 30. We roll out of bounds inside the 35-yard line, right near the 30. A first down for the Buccaneers. That's their 4th of the second half, 12th of the game. 4:09 to go, 4th frame. First down, East Buchanan. Different offensive style here, trying to throw the Wildcats off defensively.
More of the power running game. I think that probably Maquoketa Valley is worn down a little bit, which makes sense.
Here's a pitch going the other side. Bowden over the 40-yard line. Down inside the 45 at about the 41-42 now.
And that's what the D-backs have got to come up. They're back, they're tired, probably fatigued, and it's just hard to come up right now.
Should be another first down. Chains aren't moving quite yet.
Maquoketa Valley, when we see this formation, Maquoketa Valley will be in the 4-4 defense. The outside backers need to come up and take on those lead blockers on the toss.
It is their 5th first down. Here's a handoff right up the middle. Bowden maybe going to get a yard that time. Coming in there on the stop is Jackson Kramer. Was Cruzy there as well? 78 I saw. 77 was he around their area. So Cruzy and Kramer. Jackson Kramer, the 6'2 freshman. Mason Cruzy, the 6'3 senior. So a gain of 1 it is. Second down 9. Ball's on the 43. Buck goes left to right. 3:13 and counting here in the 4th. We're tied at 30. Night number 1 of the new season. West Delaware falling, if you're just joining us tonight, to Dubuque Wahlert at the Rock Bowl in Morris College, 17-15. Here it's tied at 30. East Buck and Maquoketa Valley. There's a throw right side past the 45-yard line. As gathering that ball in, A.J. Kramer is coming up to make the tackles. Andrew Closer. Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 3. Ball is shy of the 50-yard line. The ball is on the 49.
At this point, Bob, I'm sure that East Buchanan is a 4-down territory, too, with 2 minutes to go in the game.
3rd down and 3. 2:20 and counting. Trips to the near side, the short side of the field. Ball's on the right hash. Here's Lau, going to run. Take the option, now goes right up the middle past the 50, inside the 50, down to about the 46-yard line. And so get the 1st down. It'll be the 6th of the second half, the 14th here on the night for East Buck.
This is where it's difficult. East Buchanan has not, neither team has had a chance to go against anybody this season. And right now, you got 2 minutes to go in the game, and execution is so critical. You don't have a lot of plays to go here yet. You got to make use of every one you do.
Up in the eye again with 2 receivers, one each side. Under the center is Lau. Once again, toss, sweep, right side. There's Bauman. Ball bounded on the ground. Out and over the 45-yard line. Yes, fumble on the play. Mac Valley comes away with it around the 35-yard line. Who came up with that ball? Was it Copeman or Holtz? They're both right there. As Maquoketa Valley. So now we're even again in the turnover department. 3 each side. A huge one there, a fumble with 1:41 to go in the game. Recovered by Maquoketa Valley.
I'm not sure who got the fumble, but whoever made that hit sure put a lick on the receiver, or on the running back.
Elgin was around there, too. There was getting some slaps on the shoulder pads. 1st down and 10. 4 receivers. Sternhagen throwing down the side. Little contact there. Did he hold that? No, almost able to make that catch. Holtz, because he was on the back of the defender that time.
That's experience. I said earlier I'd go to a stop and go and run the fade. He took the route inside a little too much where the safety was there for help. Did not give much of a fake on the stop. But watch them come back to that, especially if they went 2-by-2 there. If they go 3-by-1, you have a better chance of a one-on-one setting there.
A.J. Kramer was the defender going stride for stride. Here's a handoff. Digman goes over the 45-yard line. Going to be down at about 47. Decent gain that time. About 5 yards or so. Brings up a 3rd down and 4 situation, it would appear. On it. 2. That's a long 2. Let's say about 3-4. 1:05 and counting here in the 4th quarter. 3rd down. Sternhagen bobbles it a tad. Able to hand it off. Digman hits one brick wall. Goes over the 50-yard line. What a second effort there by Zach Digman. What a play. Kept on his legs driving just like the practice. He practiced against running against competition there. He did that perfectly, kept those legs turning.
Watching Zach in track, he's a starter for us in the 100 and the 200. He's very strong-legged, has a quick start, and that's just exactly what he's showing here. Very hard to bring down.
As 4 receivers, 40 seconds and counting. Here's going to be flags.
Speaking of Zach again, and I spoke to him earlier this week, and I asked him one of the things that he wanted to work on, and he stressed playing with a motor all the time.
Offsides there, the 4th penalty, 7th of the night. Timeout situation, each team has 2 remaining. And I think Maquoketa Valley is going to take their second one here. They'll have 1 left, and they will. With 31.6 to go in the 4th quarter, it's a 1st down. Is that right?
Should be a 1st down.
1st down.
Even in this scenario, even with signals, as a coach right now, you got to be thinking 2-3 plays scripted so that your athletes know what you're going to do. What's going to happen if you have an incomplete? What's going to happen if you complete the pass inbounds, even without the stoppage of the clock, so they don't get a 1st down? You need to have 2 or 3 plays being called right now, and everybody get into the formation quick. That's going to be interesting with the conditioning that everybody has right now, how fast they can get back, especially with only 31 seconds on the clock.
Some score updates from the area. We told you Dubuque Waller with the upset over West Delaware tonight. 17-15 in Dubuque. Elsewhere, Western Dubuque, no issues with Clinton down on the road. 42-0 Western Dubuque. Monticello getting the win at home at the Nelson Field over Cascade, 14-7. Beckman with a 42-13 win. First down and 5 here, 31 seconds to go. 4 receivers. Here's Sternhagen going to look and throw right side. Has a man there, and it's batted up and knocked away that intended target on that far side, which is Owen Minson.
East Buchanan is in a deep cover 2, cover 3 now. It's going to be very difficult to hit something on the sideline. You have one timeout, I believe. I would be looking for a thin post, try and get in a seam, and at least give your shot itself an opportunity for the end zone. Parker doesn't have a real strong arm that he's going to be able to throw the ball 45 yards.
Minson going up against Keaton Kramer. Kelly, I should say. Here's a pass right side over the 35-yard line, about 33. First down.
Got to clock it. They're going to clock it here.
Another first down for Maquoketa Valley. That's a 10th in the second half. 18 seconds, and Sternhagen throws it on the grass right at the 35-yard line. So stop the game clock at 16.7. It'll be a second down and 10. Knotted up at 30.
Well, Coach Arnold said he was going to come in and throw the ball. By my count, that's 31 passes.
How about that? But East Buchanan has thrown the ball more tonight than we've expected out of them, especially Kurt Phelps.
Yeah, I think this is the most I've seen them throw in ever at them all.
Maybe you total them all up, and that's the most. 3 receivers. Here is Sternhagen looking, rolling left side, still looking. He's going to let it fly down the left side. Almost picked off. It's overthrown. Minson was battling the defensive player. Nice coverage that time by A.J. Kramer. It goes incomplete. Third down and 10, 8.7 on the clock here in this fourth quarter.
And I'm sure neither team prepared this preseason for an overtime game either, so it's going to be new for both teams in this situation.
Well, a battle it's been here for night number 1. Maquoketa Valley led 8-0 at the end of one quarter. East Buchanan coming back, scoring 22 points in the second frame for a 22-16 halftime lead. As Mac Valley answered with 14 points in the third, 8 for East Buchanan. And we sit tied here, 30-30, with 8.7 to go in this fourth quarter. Glad to have you along here tonight. Live on Mix 94.7, our main stream at KMCH.com. And our area game of the week, KMCH.com. Our second stream and a timeout. The final timeout taken, Coach Arnold and the Wildcats. With 8.7 to go. Oh, what do you look for here?
I think, like Steve said, we're not going to probably Hail Mary, but just a thin seam pass inside and just try to break the tap, and he did it. And, you get 4 or 5 wideouts and hope that the lineman can protect Sternhagen that long to get it down the middle.
Score update from Downing Field and Anamosa now. Maquoketa beating the Blue Raiders on night number 1, 42-21. Monticello with a 14-7 win. Beckman, as I said earlier, winning 42-13.
If they're a little bit closer, I would say look for something at the back of the end zone. Generally, people get lost towards the back of the end zone.
Sternhagen looking, going to throw it left side. Might have got a piece of it. Good pressure there coming from the right side. That's Chris Fuller, the senior defensive back. He might have got a fingernail and deflected that ball as it looked a little wobbly coming out of the left arm of Sternhagen as it sailed out of bounds. Incomplete pass on the Buccaneers sideline. 4th down and 10 now with 4.6 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Still tied at 30. We've been that way since the late stages of the third frame. And here we go. Into regulation. Most likely Sternhagen going to be taken down behind the 40. That's going to end this regulation game of zeros at 30. We go to overtime in night number 1. What a play there. Look at that defensive stop. That was a big fellow. Was that Recker?
I believe it was.
Luke Recker, the junior, second-team All-District performer a year ago. Tremendous play that time.
I'm not sure Parker saw something he wanted to go to was right, but nobody blocks Raker. He comes just as hard as he possibly could and just didn't give Parker any chance whatsoever. So, again, for Parker going to his right with the left-handed quarterback really was making it tough.
So 60 points scored in this game. None of them in the fourth quarter. We're tied at 30. We go to overtime. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Hey, sports fans and listeners, Stephen Motors in Monticello is the only GM service dealer in Jones County with GM-trained technicians. They like to keep things simple and offer low prices and have a large selection of new, used, and certified pre-owned vehicles. Stop into Stephen Motors in Monticello today for a test drive.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop and Independence. You too can profit from their experience.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Harbor, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Winthrop Building Supply in Winthrop, your local lumber and building materials and supplies store. Stop into Winthrop Building Supply today.
The Moyle family of Manchester bringing a new company to the area, Razor Sharp Epoxy Services. They can do epoxy flooring, grinding, and polishing of concrete. For more information on epoxy flooring, contact Dominic at 319-830-2949.
You're listening to High School Football on KMCH.com.
Along with in-studio producers Ashley Vick, Sheila McMahon, back in the studios of KMCH Radio on East Main Street in Manchester. John Swisher, Kurt Phelps, Steve Hinkle, back with you. I am top of the East Buchanan football field here in Winthrop. Night number 1 of the 2019 new season, and the Wildcats and Buccaneers hooked up in an overtime affair. We're tied at 30. Coconut Valley getting the ball first from the 10-yard line, going left to right, running all the way in and getting in there. Touchdown right off the bat. What a run. That time, Surhagen just kept it and went right side and trickled in between the defense.
That's what I was saying earlier. He's so slippery. I think earlier on in the game, if they would have done something similar on that 4th and short, even on the 3rd and short, play another set of downs, I think the same result would have happened. But what a tremendous effort.
So here in this overtime session, Coconut Valley
goes up first. This is big right here, not having a kicker.
Exactly right.
Not doing kicker.
You have to get 2 out of this.
Sternhagen looking, rolling out left side. He's going to try to run it in. He's going to get in there. He will. 2-point conversion is good as he tucks it in the left corner, avoiding that defensive back for the Buccaneers, Chris Fuller. And the Wildcats have taken the advantage here in overtime by 8. 38-30. Maquoketa Valley with the lead. Wow, what a effort there by Maquoketa Valley after neither team able to score.
You're surprising there. Parker, I thought the defensive back or linebacker had an angle on Parker, and Parker was still able to get to the outside and get to the end zone.
Sneaky pass.
East Buchanan will stay to our right, going away from the scoreboard.
East Buchanan is showing power offense, they're showing spread offense, they're showing stuff the inside. We'll kind of see what they come back with here now.
From the 10-yard line.
Watch the toss sweep.
From the 10-yard line, now under center, high formation.
There it is.
There's Bowden getting inside the 10-5. He hurdles over a defender, and he is shy of the goal line. Going to be down about where are they, at the 1?
Yeah.
East Buchanan a yard away from tying this game up. And they'll need the 2-point conversion as well. Maquoketa Valley leads 38-30 here in this first overtime period. From the 1-yard line of the right hash, 2 receivers, 1 each side. Lau under center. Going to hand it second man through. That's Bowden, and he's going to get over the end zone. Touchdown, East Buchanan. The Buccaneers strike back, and are 2 points away from knotting it up and sending it into a second overtime session. They made that look easy.
Yeah, they did.
And now time will be called. East Buchanan will take a timeout.
Now you go back to the gifting game. You go back to the power formation. You go toss something up the middle, or you go back to your spread offense and try to get some dive inside, or let the quarterback do something here.
Well, if I'm Coach Greg Drew, who's in the ear of our head coach, his favorite play in overtime was always a halfback pass. Everybody is so concerned about the halfback, and the run. They're coming up so hard. They're so aggressive. I don't know how many times that was successful for us when he was head coach.
Greg True, the head coach, 3 head coaches ago, before Wes Wilson, before Chris Evers. Coach Arnold out talking to Bob Jacobson, the head referee, about something. He didn't look particularly happy. Here comes East Buchanan now, trying to tie this game up.
I'm surprised they didn't get too many men in the huddle right there.
It was close. They had one getting off just in time. That's now under center. Wow. He's going to pitch it right to left. Bowden is going to get the corner in the end zone. We're tied up almost the same way that Sternhagen scored the 2-point conversion, and we're knotted up at 38. And why not go to second overtime here in this night number 1?
And that outside receiver had a great block in our defensive back, and there was no way anybody could get to that corner to cut him off.
In the huddle, players are trained. They're gassed. They've given everything that they've had, and that's just a great testament to both teams. But as a coach, you look at them and you say, where else would you rather be? Where else would you rather be? That will give them that little extra juice. And it's going to be interesting to see how we can come back now. East Buchanan takes the ball first. How does Maquoketa Valley handle it after being scored on so easily?
Trying to bounce back here from the 10-yard line. They'll try to do it again. Both teams making it look easy in their first offensive sets of overtime. Tied at 38. We're in the second overtime period.
The days of 200 and 250 yards total offense in the game must be over, because both teams today have got a lot of yards today, I believe.
Indeed, seems like it. East Buchanan wins the toss this time. They get to go first. And Bowden goes down all the way inside the 5-yard line.
That's for 1 or 2, I believe.
That was a nice little counter play.
Yep.
East Buchanan going left to right. That's the ball down close to the goal line. Tied at 38 in the second overtime. Here from Winthrop. This game approaching the 3-hour mark. High formation, Lau under center, left hash. Good. Give it to Fountain, second man through. He's going to plunge forward and get close to the goal line. Still not giving to him. He's shy. Inside the 1, saying the officials. For a third down and goal here.
Nice effort by the interior defense of Maquoketa Valley. Just, they got down low in their gaps and they plugged it up.
Lau under center again. 3 in the backfield. Hands off, third man through. Foul, the ball is down. Maquoketa Valley. Do they have it? They do. Maquoketa Valley comes up with it. Who came up with that ball? That's Copeman. Trevor Copeman. How is that for him tonight? 2, 3, at least 2. As that's the 4th turnover. Well, score ends it in this game. Wow.
Now you hope momentum's on your side right now for the Wildcats. They stopped them, and
on the third down.
Now you ask your guys to dig down just a little deeper right now after almost 3 hours of play. One or two plays and it's over.
And understand, you have 4 plays here. You don't need to get it all in one.
38-38. Second overtime. Maquoketa Valley can win it with a score here. East Buchanan turning over for the 4th time here tonight.
Good choice.
Maquoketa Valley has had 3 turnovers.
Going to the right hash, but maybe let Parker use his left arm to maybe throw it here.
3 receivers. Watch the sprint out here. 2 on the far side. And off to Tickman. He gets over the close to the 10. That ball is out. And he's struck. Do they have it back? They do. Oh, my. What a play. Chris Fuller, the 5'10 senior, comes up with that. The fumble. We go to the third overtime period. I haven't seen anything like it. Quite some time. We go to our third overtime session.
Years ago, we played Maquoketa Valley played center pointer band on there, and I think we went to 6 overtimes.
I think it was 8. My son was the quarterback at that time.
How long ago are we talking? Were you the head coach?
No, it was like 2003.
Early 2000s.
I was
Greg Drew,
yes.
Yep. The head coach at the time. As both teams in their huddles here, talking things over. So both teams now
I remember
have 4 turnovers.
One of those plays Steve was talking about, that halfback pass. I know they tried it. They hadn't really worked on it. They tried it, and it worked that night. And they won the game. I'm not sure, but I remember that play.
Now Maquoketa Valley.
Oh, see how they can recover coming back here.
Yep, they get the chance to come back with it. Sturhagen's going to throw. Man turns around, and it's thrown under him. Not able to haul it in. Is that he's on that far side?
It's A.J. Mbundo.
It is Mbundo.
That was a nice back shoulder grab, and I think that's the first one that they've missed hooking up tonight in that regard. Same play.
Tied at 38. Third overtime. Both teams scored right away after a 30-30 regulation tie.
Again, the quarterbacks have not been touched yet by any sacks. So
Sternhagen rolling right side, still rolling, going to throw it, knocked away by defensive pressure coming right in his face. As that was Adam Hackett, the 6-foot sophomore, and the Wildcats facing third down.
I don't know what they have in their play repertoire, but I would be looking for, if they do have it, some sort of middle screen. Shoot screens, middle halfback screen. Each time now, they've been bringing a heavy dose of the linebackers through the A and B gaps.
4 receivers. Digman to Sternhagen's left. He's got a quick throw. Right side closer has it. It's over the 10. Can't get to the 5. He's latched onto and taken down Hackett. And also there for the Buccaneers, Keaton Kelly.
About the 6-yard line, I believe.
The fourth down, you're correct, right at the 6-yard line. We're tied at 38 in the third overtime session.
This really squeezes the field now as well.
Right on that right hash. Maquoketa Valley. Fourth down situation.
Timeout.
And a timeout. Maquoketa Valley. Taking a timeout here. The Wildcats. Our third overtime tied up at 38. Bonus coverage of area football here tonight from KMCH Sports. Live on Mix 94.7, our mainstream at KMCH.com. And what started as our area game of the week, KMCH.com. Almost 3 hours old here in this one. Brought to you in part by all 53 of our sports boosters. Also by our East Buchanan and Maquoketa Valley flavored sponsors tonight. C&J Dirtworks, Delhi Insurance Agency, East Buchanan Telephone, Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop and Independence, Winthrop Building Supply, the Winthrop Locker, and Wolf Cool Electric. Here come the Wildcats, fourth down.
If they come out in trips here, look for them to look for an inside slot to replace a blitzing linebacker.
Knotted up at 38.
You go Twins.
Double slant to the top, maybe.
4 receivers. Digman back with Sternhagen. He's going to throw, but he's going to get hit first. The ball comes out unless he's down. I think he was down. It'll be, doesn't matter anyway. It was fourth down. East Buchanan will get a chance now. If they can score, they will win this game. So they get the turnover on downs. In our third overtime session, will depend on what East Buchanan can do here. 38 all.
It's only fitting that that was really the first sack.
Yeah. How about that? Tremendous play by both of these teams here tonight. And really, gritty defense has caused those turnovers. We've had 8 turnovers, 4 on each side.
Oh, I'm looking for a dose of Bowden here around the end on a toss sweep.
That time, electric play of the game brought to you by Gateway Appliance, the Big Blue Building in Manchester for all your appliance needs.
Here's Coach Power Eye.
Wow under center. Trey handed off to the second man through, shifting his way down towards the 5-yard line, turning and twisting A.J. Kramer, 5'6" junior.
He's got a gain of 5, little trap to the inside, come back. Again, I'm sure the linemen are very tired coming off, the drive every play here, and I'm sure the legs are giving way, so you don't have the momentum going forward either way.
Coming out with one receiver near side in the form of Hackett. High formation. Bunch. Bowden's going to run it right in. Touchdown. Buchanan will win this game. Right up the middle. From 5 yards out. The 5-yard touchdown. Bowden and East Buck win this game. In the third overtime, our final 44-38. What a game by both teams here tonight. East Buchanan taking down the Wildcats of Maquoketa Valley. A hard-fought effort. 3 overtimes it took. 44-38, our final in this one. We will take a timeout. Our postgame starts next. You're listening to East Buchanan and Maquoketa Valley football, KMCH Sports.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Winthrop Locker does all custom and specialty processing and third-party labeling. Stop into the Winthrop Locker today to get your meat.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Wolf Cool Electric, your full-service electrical contractor in Delhi. Wolf Cool Electric, a renewable energy-powered company.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Stop into Pete's Small Engine Repair in Monticello today. They are your small engine experts and are always happy to serve you. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches from Pete's Small Engine Repair.
C&J Dirtworks in Delaware offers a variety of services, new house and shop foundations, regrading, digging basements, and more. Contact Chad Pinnell at C&J Dirtworks to help you with your summer projects, offering free estimates.
You're listening to High School Football on KMCH.com.
As the East Buchanan Buccaneers get the opening night W, they take down Maquoketa Valley in 3 overtimes, 44-38. Maquoketa Valley, Coach Arnold will have to wait another day for the first win of the Trevor Arnold era, but what an effort by Maquoketa Valley here tonight, as these Wildcats played their hearts out. Give East Buchanan credit for coming back time after time, and they get the home win here in week number 1. As Coach Arnold working his way up here to the press box, as disappointing, frustrating for Maquoketa Valley. But what an effort by the Wildcats here tonight.
Yeah. From a player standpoint or a spectator standpoint, it was a great high school football game. Player standpoint, both teams played very, very well. You had turnovers on both sides, takeaways on both sides, pretty even. But in the end, it came back. East Buchanan just had enough momentum at the end to get the win.
There's a reason it's a cliche, because it's true. It's a shame that somebody had to lose a game like this. Tremendous effort on both sides. Hopefully they can get out of here healthy or a quick recovery for the individuals, young men who were injured tonight, and bounce back. And it'll be interesting to see what East Buchanan can do with this new offense. It'll be fun to watch them.
Indeed, a tunnel of good support there by students, cheerleaders, dance team members, parents, and fans. East Buchanan celebrating their home opening, night number 1 win, as Coach Trevor Arnold coming in with us here for a post-game chat. We'll take a quick timeout, come back with Coach Arnold. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
This is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape, and our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com.
This is Kurt from Himes Awards in Manchester. We create high-quality awards, promotional items for your business, and personalized gifts. We can engrave anything from glass to granite. Stop in and see what we can do for you. Himes Awards at 106 McCarran Drive, next to Lightning Lanes in Manchester.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
You're listening to High School Football on KMCH.com.
Getting the opening night victory here by the final score of 44-38 in 3 overtimes here tonight at the East Buchanan football field. Trevor Arnold, the first-year coach, third-year overall here for the Wildcats. After his team goes down 24-38 and 3 overtimes. And first off, your first edition of the Wildcats here, the first game ever as a Wildcat head coach. Got to be very pleased with the effort by these young men on this field here tonight, even though it didn't go the way you wanted it to. Why did they leave it all out there?
Well, I told them this week, and I reiterated there the last thing I said to them. I said, what did we talk about on Monday during scouting report about this game? It's our first of 9, and no matter what, win or lose, it's not the Super Bowl. You can't let this game be the make or break thing, because it's a non-district game, and it's the first game of the year. They have a new coach. We're running a new offense. We changed some things on defense. Got some kids playing that weren't even out for football last year. So probably to be in this position against a team that's won a lot of games the last 3-4 years, I'd say we probably would take that as a moral victory, even though it doesn't feel too good right now. We'd be okay with it, I guess.
I'm really curious. We had such a crazy turn of events at the end of the first half. I mean, it was an amazing flip and points.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate circumstance, whatever, crazy bounce. What do you tell your young men at halftime to get them back? Because they really did come up with gangbusters, and you scored on that opening series.
Yeah, it's about the next play. There's going to be bad things that happen no matter what. No matter how good it's going, something eventually is going to happen, whether it's in our control or not. Something bad will happen to us. What are you going to do on the next play after it? We didn't do a real good job right at the end of the first half. We let a score happen, and then we didn't pick up a ball on that. I'm not 100% sure if it was on purpose onside or not. It came spinning out of there. But either way, we got to pick up that football. We didn't. And then 2-3 plays later, with not a lot of time left, we gave up a streak down the sideline, and we can't fall asleep. You know, we talked about that, falling asleep when you think you can maybe take a play off. That's when the ball is going to be ran at you or thrown at you, and I think that's what happened there at the end of the first half.
A lot of teaching lessons here tonight in this game, as Steve just alluded to, battling the momentum factor and not getting too up, not getting too down. What Coach Parents always impresses on his young men, and that's something that your men at the varsity level learned tonight if they didn't know it already.
Yeah. It's an emotional thing, and I talked about right before the game, our last little meeting before we left the end zone to go to the sideline for the national anthem was, I want you to have emotion. I want you to play with it, but there's a certain time where you got to reel it back in a little bit, and especially at the start of the game, I said, you're going to have more than you need. So going a step slower. You're still going to be plenty fast. And, just understanding those things, like we said, kids that didn't even play football last year are on the field for us, because they're working hard and they're figuring things out. But, it's tough to figure those things out on the fly against a team that's had success and is well coached and they know what they're doing. So we just came up a little bit short.
A lot of your kids made impact in this game, but probably no bigger than sophomore in his first varsity start, Parker Sternhagen. Talk about that young man's effort tonight.
Yeah, for being a junior and being a kid who didn't get a play last year, I think he told me I had like 40 snaps or some outrageously low number of plays because we didn't have a JV team. So for a kid really to lose a year of football, he's effectively is a junior age-wise, but he's a sophomore in terms of experience.
Thank you.
That's all right. I should know him by now, right? My starting quarterback. And for him to be able to do the things he did and control our offense, him and I had some communication issues early, and that first interception, he thought I said something different to him than I said, but, that's on me. I got to be better about those things. But overall, I would take that performance from Parker, 9 games out of 9. And I think he's a kid. He understands things when you tell him one time. I've never had a kid, quarterback, I guess, to say, you tell him once and you don't have to repeat things. He's had multiple times in practice where I started to say what I'm talking about, and even though it's the first time, and he almost finishes my sentence like, okay, kind of freaking me out here, bud. But he just has a natural understanding of the game. He made some real savvy plays tonight that showed that, he's a junior that with not a lot of experience, but he's kind of wise beyond his years, we'll say.
Generally speaking, skill guys, especially the quarterback, get too much praise when a team wins, and they get too much flack when a team loses. I'd like to focus on your offensive and defensive line. I thought they showed tremendous growth from what we saw last week in the scrimmage. Talk about them a little bit and what you had to work on over the week in order to get them to this level.
Well, playing at a high level on offensive and defensive line is always, in terms of effort, is huge. And I think we got a lot of that out of them tonight. We had some plays where we weren't our best, but they played at a higher level in terms of effort, and we played better technique-wise. Our hands weren't going high and wide. We didn't have bad steps for the most part. The couple of the real negative plays that we had, or we got beat on a pass rush, is probably because our technique broke down. You know, mentally when we get tired, those things are the things that start to go. That step isn't as good as it was the play before. So just working on being more consistent on every snap, and our success is just going to keep going up from here.
And now, as you said, no matter what happens, you have to move on. Week number 2 next week, as you will host North Lynn as the Lynx come to town for the first home game of your career at Maquoketa Valley in Delhi next Friday night. North Lynn with a huge win over Starmont. Numbers-wise here tonight, 53-0 over the Stars. You get ready for the North Lynn Lynx next week.
Yeah, they're a good team. They got good numbers, 45 kids out. Got a lot of young kids, too. Maybe missing a few kids, but we're looking like we're probably going to be missing a few, too. I do have to mention Zach Digman in particular. He made some unbelievably great plays on defense that, on tape, I would have said, watching last year's tape for Zach and watching it's not the same kid. We're in the same number, a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, but just played so much better with technique and his tenacity. And then to have, okay, you're the only running back we got left to really last the entire game. We had to change some things up and go full spread and empty backfield, but our kids adjusted to that well. We do have some smart kids that can pick up things quick, even though there are adjustments in the game. You know, but Zach really impressed me with some of those runs. And the line got him that hole, but he went downhill hard for it seemed like a handful of 15, 20-plus yard runs.
I was impressed with what I saw and what I heard from him earlier this week when I asked him what it was his plan, what did he really want to work on. He said, I want to play with a higher gear at a more consistent level. And so I totally agree with you. What a tremendous effort.
Great kid, very easy to coach. You know, those are the type of kids, him, the Barkers. We got a lot of them. Owen, you know, he's been hobbled, but he played tonight and started to get a little tight, but he pushed through some things, and we've got the pieces. We just got to put the full puzzle together.
All right, losing here tonight, 44-38. Great effort by you, and we'll see you next week at home as you take on North Lynn. Thanks for your time here.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Trevor Arnold, the head coach of the Maquoketa Valley Wildcats, as they fall in 3 overtimes, 44-38, as East Buchanan moves on with a 1-0 record here tonight as they take down Maquoketa Valley in Week 1, this non-district play tonight as the Buccaneers move on. And East Buchanan, boy, we talked about the confidence factor of what this kind of win can do to you early on in the season. What Coach Arnold hopes it doesn't do to his team, Coach Alden hopes this is going to propel his team to bigger things here with holding off on the Maquoketa Valley team at home in Week 1.
Yeah, I totally agree. It'll be interesting. I think a hidden thing with that is how do they react to maybe some of their guys not being able to play next week if they are injured? How are they going to overcome it? Is it going to be just another negative, or are they going to be able to rebound and drive through that? Are they going to be able to grind?
Indeed. Kurt Felt, your final thoughts here tonight as the Wildcats lose by 6 in 3 overtimes.
I was impressed with both teams, but again, we have a lot of players, like Coach Arnold said, that haven't played last year or for a couple of years. I thought those guys really stood out. So I was very impressed with the team overall. Unfortunately, in the end, they just didn't have it. I think maybe fatigue really stepped up. They had a few more players than we did. I think that was probably a big part in the end of what happened.
And East Buchanan, Coach Alden and company, they got some answers tonight to those question marks they had going into this season of a lot of players not returning from last year's team that went 4-5 and some players figuring into new roles this year.
And very diverse. I mean, they have a number of athletes that they can go to, specialty-wise. They have really a quality offensive, defensive line. They've proven that they can spread the field and throw the ball. The quarterback can make the throws he needs to. He can run the option. They can run the sweep. They can run the power. They can do power I. really, really diverse. And, I think if they can shore things up defensively, and that probably comes down to proper angles, proper technique, etc., things that you're going to grow throughout the season, they're going to be a tough team to deal with.
So best of luck to Coach Alden and company as they move on, as the Wildcats will host North Lynn next week at home in Delhi. The East Buchanan Buccaneers will travel to Clayton Ridge. They'll travel up to Guttenberg to take on the Eagles of Clayton Ridge in non-district play next Friday night. Thanks to Steve Eagle and Kurt Felt for all their insight and knowledge here tonight on the broadcast. We will wrap up with our final look at the KMCH coverage area scoreboard tonight, as the game you heard live on KMCH and KMCH.com earlier tonight with Jamie, Aaron, and Bill from the Rock Bowl at Loras College. It was West Delaware falling to Dubuque Wahlert. The Eagles beat the Hawks 17-15. Elsewhere, Western Dubuque shuts out Clinton down on the road tonight in Clinton, 42-0 as Maquoketa getting a win over Anamosa at Downing Field in Anamosa, 35-14. Cardinals over the Blue Raiders. North Lynn shuts out Starmont at home near Troy Mills. The Lynx 53, Stars 0. Edco goes on the road and gets a win over a Class 1A ranked team. The ranked 5th in Class A, Vikings 28, the Comets of Bellevue 7. It was Beckman over Union 42-13 in Dyersville tonight. Independence, no problems with Olwine 49-0. It was Monticello getting the 7-point win over their Highway 151 rival Cougars of Cascade at D. Nelson Field in Monticello. The Panthers 14, Cascade 7. And here in 3 overtimes in a game that lasted just shy of 3 hours, it was East Buchanan beating Maquoketa Valley 44-38. Thanks to in-studio producers Ashley Vick and Sheila McMahon, program director and operations manager of KMCH Radio, Mike Johnson, for helping us out tonight in week number 1. And don't forget the Coaches Corner tomorrow morning. Jamie Vaskey will have these two coaches on, Coach Jerry Alden of the Buccaneers and Coach Trevor Arnold. And the rest of the coaches, Bill Logan, will catch up with Doug Winkowitz, the Hawks head coach, tomorrow morning early on in the show, as always, starting at 9 a.m. Hawkeye football for the first time tomorrow afternoon. Pregame show at 4:30 with Gary Dolphin at Pololac and Hawkeye Radio Network. 6:40 the kickoff time from beautiful Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, as the Hawkeyes open up with the Red Hawks of Miami of Ohio tomorrow. That's going to do it tonight. We'll see Maquoketa Valley against North Lynn next week in our area game, as we'll have West Delaware football for you live next Friday night as well. That does it tonight. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Friday. Great weekend, everybody. So long from Winthrop, Iowa.
Delhi Insurance Agency. Call Christy, Larry, or Sue today for all of your insurance needs. Stop into Delhi Insurance Agency today.
Call Randy at Rocky's Auto Body RV and Repair for all your auto body, RV, and collision repair work. Free estimates and local delivery and pickup. That's Rocky's Auto Body RV and Repair, located 4 miles south of Highway 20, just off of Highway 13 in Manchester. Good luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I gotta tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
East Buchanan Telephone has been providing outstanding customer service to local areas for over 50 years. Services include high-speed internet, DSL, wireless internet, HD video, business and residential phone service, and more. Call East Buchanan Telephone for more information.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.